Messed up already. Dang it. How do I do this? Bang. Huge. Hey, what's up, Void? How you been, dude? What the hell? This again. Copy. Paste. There we go. How have you been? Hey, what's up, Kefnet? Good to see you. Nazir, welcome out. And this guy, bang, bang. Alright, we're good to go. So, said I was gonna go live earlier, and it didn't happen. I took a nap. I got some golf lessons today. Had a good day. E7 Teach, what's up? What's up, Luther? My guys are looking for us? Looking for you how? What? What are you looking for? Okay, so we do have the summer banner. Who do I want to summon on? Question. Are there any limited artifacts I want? I don't really think I want Guiding Light. I don't think it's even that worth it anymore. I think the problem with Festivita, I don't see me using her because I'm gonna have new 10A. So do I need? I guess I would make her my second fastest unit, but I'd probably build Fire Litica. I don't think I have enough speed gear to even utilize her. Same with Frida. I don't really like any of the options on here for the new account. I think Summer Shard just sounds fun. So I'm gonna pick her. And then I don't mind Summer Ida. Guess it's these three, right? Is this what you do? How do I get Boss Ranka as a possible puller? Getting lucky on either Moonlight summons or Covenant summons would be the two ways. So I am doing today, we're just gonna play Epic Summon for a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of crafting. And then I'll do some summons. I'm thinking on these three. I'll just do 600 bookmarks worth. And then we're going to switch over to Etheria, and I'll play that for a little bit. But this is Etheria sponsor streams. The last one I'm supposed to do for this last month. And then we'll see if they extend me or not past this. Going for Magic Bubbles, Constellation from Lulu and Frida. I don't think Summer Charlotte, I just like the idea of her. It just opens opportunities. My new E7 account is popping off. You got Briarwitch, Celine, Arby, Opsig, Charles, and Elika. How many days have you been playing it? I'm on day 8 of my account right now. That's a banger account, though. Mine's doing okay, but nothing like that. I think I'm going to do these three. I like these three. I don't think I need Soul Constellation for Infinite Horizon and Katie's at day 10. Okay, I might be close to that on day 10. I do like the idea of Soul Constellation. I don't know if I want to summon on Frida. Because, like, what am I getting Frida for? Bloodblade Corinne, maybe? I just don't think I'm going to have the speed gear to utilize her. But Lulicar, I'm not going to use Lulicar for anything. I would use either Frida or I'd use Soul Constellation. So Soul Constellation, that 40% effect res is so good. But I have the Guild Artifact. That's what I'll use for early RTA. I think it's these three for sure. How long E7 for Etheria? 45 minutes or so. 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere around there, and then we'll switch over. We won't be on E7 for too long today. Or tonight, at least. What about Guiding Light and HU Fiend for Constellation? That is an option, too. Guiding Light, I just don't know where I'm going to use it. Because if you pick an opening character that is, like, who would I use on Guiding Light is the question. I'm not putting on Fire Litica, probably, because if I'm picking Fire Litica and I get outsped, I lose anyway. And anything that outspeeds me is going to knock me out of Guiding Light. They're all AoE. Hey there, long-time YouTube subscriber. I've always been curious, if you don't mind me asking, what do you call yourself to start your videos? It's Mitch or Deity. So my first name is Mitch. So I just say it really fast because it's become a meme at this point. I've been doing it for, I don't know, 12 years. So I say Mitch or Deity super quick. And that's, everyone has come up with some random thing that they think I say. So in Discord, over at the side, I think last year, it got picked up as Metro Deity. So I was, instead of Metro Boomin, the rapper, beat maker, whatever Metro Boomin does. But it's Metro Deity for Discord. I think it's these three, though. I don't mind the HU Fiend idea, too, but I don't care for Champ Trophy. I feel like every one of these units is replaceable. The Summer Banner doesn't really matter that much. Let's go ahead and do Frida. And then I'm going to go ahead, we'll just rip 600 summons now. Debating who I take from the pity from this banner. I'll do 600 summons, let's just see how it goes. And then I will probably summon a Spirit Eye Celine, but I want to have that recorded for a YouTube video. So if I'm going to do these summons, I'll just do a recording now, and then we'll have it. I need to turn the volume of it down. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're going to do our summons on the group banner. I did end up picking these three. I don't really think it matters so much as who I pick. None of the characters are like game breaking, especially for a newer player to be able to utilize. So I'm just going to go for it. I think Summer Charlotte could be fun to use on the account. Ida just decent, and Frida, I don't see me being able to actually properly build her, especially as a new player. You have to build her super fast, and I just don't see that happening. That's both these characters, and I already have multiple other characters I have to build fast. So I'm just going to summon for fun, because even if there's a collab coming, you get so many bookmarks as a new player. Might as well see how it goes. I am going to change the channel 1 though, because that is where, oh, I'm already there. That's where all the luck is. Here we go. Spent 1,200 bookmarks just to hit Pity on Frida and Ida. Well, I'm going to get all three without even using my coins. Watch this. Alright, well, there's Sunbreak Charlotte. There's one of them done already. Okay, next summon, give me Frida. Or give me all 3 stars. That's cool too. Now give me Frida, though. Dang. The problem is you want to get some of the artifacts along the way. Oh, no. Why couldn't I just get lucky? Oh no. I should have stopped at 1. There we go. There's something at least. Oh, you can still get off-banner artifacts on here, can't you? That's a disaster. I actually need Ethereas. So there's Festivita. So I got 2 of the 3 characters already. That's fantastic. So, come on, be one of the artifacts. Dang it. Because I don't want to do 200 summons on the banner. Please give me at least one of the Arties. I guess I could buy the Arties. There we go. Okay, so give me either Frida or the other Artie and we're good. Is that 5-star? Okay, so we got one of the Arties. Okay, we got Bubble Maker. That's huge. Okay, so Bubble Maker, what would we have? 40 left? Isn't there a rebate of... Oh, shoot. You're right. You're only supposed to do a couple summons a day, aren't you? Is the rebate event reset? I forgot about that. Is it worth to full pity by using Stitch Shop? No, Emma Bologna is not a great character. I mean, she's good for certain things. Wait, what is going on here? Covenant bookmarks used 10 of 30? I just used like 80. Huh? Boys? I'm so lost. It gives you bookmarks, but it says how many I've used. I've used way more than 10. For spending bookmarks. So how does this get calculated right here though? $80? Used the librarian ones earlier, I think. I don't think I had any librarian ones. Did I? I'm kind of lost. I think even 30 gives 1. Let's go do a 10 summon. Wait, but you have to use regular summons, don't you? Dude, you have infinite bookmarks. If you're trying to save for a collab and you're a newer player, whoever's telling you to save is cracked out of their mind. All right, nothing there. So I get nothing for using the twin bookmarks though, correct? So if we go out of here, press the I. Dude, I don't know how to read. Hold on. Where is it at in the event? Okay, so you don't get any points there. But I click the I and it just shows this. It's just the drop rate. I don't see an I anywhere else. That was the I already clicked that. Okay, so hold on, let's go do the other. And then we'll do a 10 pull and see how many it gives me, because it gave me 13 for some reason.
I'll have to.
About to just slam covenants. Please spark. Idiot. Idiot, nothing. Okay. But now I'm gonna do a 10 pull and let's see what happens. I got shafted so hard on these summons. 1 5-star. I got pretty lucky throughout it. 2 of the characters and 1 of the artifacts. We take that. And we get a Moonlight summon here too. So hold on. Now let's go back to the event. What's going on in here? Spellmaker God on the F Ida build? Probably. So I got 2? I got 2 for doing 10? That's what I'm gonna end up using. Is this new account? Yeah, I've been doing a new account series on YouTube. I'm on, this will be part 4, I believe. So I got 2 draws here, which is how many bookmarks? Up to 15 or something? There's 20. Oh, dude, this rebate thing is kind of sick. I think every 30 bookmarks you get 1 draw from the event. I don't think so, because I just did. So here, we'll do another 10 pull here. So here, I had 0. Let's do a 10 pull of regular bookmarks. Man, why couldn't use Sparked? Yeah, we didn't get anything. Okay, so there's my 120 summons. So I can now buy the last character from that. But every 10 pull come in here. Do I have 2 again? Is it every 5? I only got 1 this time. But now it says I've used 20 of 30. It makes sense. I don't get it. What's up, Kaido? Second free to Artie or 4 epic accessory charms. You use 50 bookmarks? Yeah, I've used 50, but why does it say Covenant bookmarks use 20 of 30? How does that make sense? I just did a full pity. Worth 50 spent 30 is 1 pull until you have 20 of 30 on the event. Because you used 30, got 1 draw, then 20 left over. Oh! I see. Wait, so your basic summon, your... A bump on your belly. That dude. Getting bigger. Why are you squirming? Hmm? Dude, why are you fighting me so hard? You're a little shit. Uber. Okay. He has a little bump on his belly. I feel it when I pick him up, and it's getting bigger, so I'm gonna go. I don't think it's anything, but bro's autism is showing. All right, buddy. All right. So 20 of 30. Okay, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna use 10 of the stupid things and see if they count. Okay, here we go. Science. Okay, so I only have 20. I'm just gonna rip on Covenant though. It's like I don't need to rip on this anymore, right? I have 120. I can buy the final character. Who did I not get? It was Frida, right? I'll buy Frida from there. So let's just rip on Covenant for science. So this puts me at 30. 6 summon. Nice. That was worth it. And then... So you can do infinite summons during this, though? What's good, Deity? Who's worth my bookmark? I got 3 for that. I did 10. I went from 20 to 10 here. Oh, it's bookmarks. Oh! Every summon is 5 bookmarks, boys. If you didn't know that, every summon is 5 bookmarks. Okay, it's bookmarks used. It's not summons done. Holy cow, I might be struggling in the brain department today. Oh, okay. I get what you guys are saying. I now know I'm an idiot. As when this guy streams again, sure. But in terms of the, I get it. It makes it makes sense. Ooh, that's a brain blaster though. I wanna just summon. It's kind of fun. These count too, right? When you do summons with these bookmarks, you get a lot back. I just want to slam 10k. I want to make a new account and slam 10k Skystones into just Covenant. See how many ML5s we can get. Sounds like a fun day. Is it infinite? Temp ones don't count? Are you sure? Shit, I need 5 more. Still have 125 bookmarks. So I'm ripping. I don't care. Show me purple. No, it's not purple. Show me purple. Ooh, okay, we got something. There we go. So you do 6 singles and 1 draw. I've been scammed with the summons, getting only useless 5 stars. Is that a bad thing? What do I want? Elber's Virtual Sword. Sick. Just what I needed. Alright, so now... I can grab a few more. Spirit Isolane. It's a new Mystic Summon out yet? Yes. Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna claim these, and we're gonna use the special ones and see if it counts at all. But it says Covenant bookmark, so it wouldn't count. But it seemed like it counted, but that's because it was counting by 5. So they don't count. I can already tell you now. But I have 75 more? Dude, this is fun. This is like the coolest event ever. How, like, what's the actual amount you get? I need to do the math. That's not bad. I'll just sit and rip summons. But great name, what's up? Good to see you. Yeah, I know it doesn't count now that I saw that said Covenant bookmarks used. Because I can go triple S like 90 characters, and that's like an extra 400 bookmarks I can get right now. I don't want to do it. The event tells me they're about to drop the sickest collab after everyone burns out. Good. Then they might make some money because Epic 7's not doing great in the whole money department as of late. They're doing a little bit better now, but they had some bad months. They could use any help. I have 2K plus bookmarks, so you can post crystals. I'm raging to pull. It's not a... You can do a couple summons. Hey, what's up, Ogre? Good to see you. What was this? Daily streams? We moved? Yeah, we're fully moved now. In terms of daily streams, I talked about this morning on my stream. So I streamed this morning too. Shocker, 2 streams one day, crazy. But I'm to a point in my content creation career. I have cat hair all over my face. Sorry. To the point in my content creation career right now to where it doesn't really make sense for me to stream very much. I am currently on contracts for multiple games, and I'm potentially signing another contract. And those contracts are YouTube videos, primarily YouTube videos. So the problem with all these contracts I'm on is I currently have 7 accounts on different games that I have to keep up with every day. I have 3 Raid Shadow Legends account, 2 Epic 7 accounts, and 2 Etheria Restart accounts. So that's 7 accounts I have to be playing all the time. When I stream, I do have a multi-computer setup now. I have 4 monitors in front of me. I'm able to play 3 accounts on the side when I'm streaming, but the problem is I have to remember to go over and click to refresh whatever like stage I'm auto farming. And my main computer, when I'm streaming, I can't have all my accounts open. So every time I stream now, I'm falling behind in the things that are actually paying my bills because streaming doesn't. So it's hard for me to stream and keep up with everything. So it just doesn't really make sense for me to stream much anymore. So that is part of why you guys have not seen me streaming. Eventually, hopefully I can get back to a point. It's just right now I started a new Epic 7 account. So that's this right here that we're grinding. And once these accounts get to a spot where I don't have to have them open for 7 hours a day, then I can get back into potentially some kind of schedule. But it's just, streaming doesn't make sense. So that's why you haven't seen me streaming. I love streaming. It's fun. I guess it's great, but you just will see me. You will see me streaming less, and it's not a bad thing. It's because things are going extremely good, but I know it sucks. So what I'm saying is, you don't need to sub. You don't need to ever gift sub or anything because you're not going to get the value out of it. I'm going to be the only streamer that tells you not to sub to them, but it is what it is. What IP collab would really boost this game? Whatever anime was hot at the moment. So what current animes are airing this season? And we are going to do some... Oh, I'm still recording. Hold on. Let's finish up whatever thought I was on. I have one Moonlight Summon, then we're going to do a little batch of Mystic Summons here. And try to get Spirit Eye Celine. But what IP... The IP that would do the most is whatever's hot at the moment. Bleach... People would come... Okay, so what Bleach would do would make people come back. I don't think Bleach is going to bring a lot of new players that haven't tried the game. What they would need to do would be wait for... Like, they had so many opportunities. Freyrin collab was the one I talked about before. Freyrin was so popular last season that I had friends I play like Apex Legends with that barely watch anime, but they watch Freyrin. And if they, like he said that if my game got a collab with Freyrin, he would download and try it because he would never play like a gacha game like that. So they need something that's hot at the moment to get new people in that wouldn't initially try the game. So any Kaiju number 8, potentially, yeah, a Kaiju 8 would be great, especially if they were the first to do a collab of that game. So Kaiju 8 potentially could be fantastic. I don't know if any other games have collabed with them. Okay, so for Mystic Summons, I have, what, Fourth of a Pity? I'm just going to do a couple on Celine. See how it goes. Because I think Celine would be sick. I'm going to do singles at first, because I love single summons. I got Spirit Eye Celine. I have 270 sets. Should I build her? That's not bad. 270. Kaiju 8 game is coming out. Collab is a no-go. Yeah. I don't know. Didn't Full Metal Alchemist collab with Epic 7 though? Whenever their game was, dude, that Full Metal Alchemist game. Do any of you remember? It was the biggest flop. But I'm pretty sure they collabed when their game was coming out. But that game had no hope. It was like a fighting game. It was a disaster. I don't know what they were thinking. That game is that game was I forget it exists, but that was when it came out, was a Full Metal Alchemist Epic 7 collab. It was really funny how bad that thing did. It's a Mystic Banner worth summoning on. It has almost all the characters on it are good for something, like good for a specific thing. Etheria and Spirit Celine, both fantastic PvP. And then Lionheart Sermia just got a new exclusive equipment and a buff. Her buff was a change to her, what's it called, her sign. So she has more HP, 30 less defense, but like 700 more HP, and that base HP is going to get multiplied with all your whatever gear you have. So overall, she has a ton more survivability stacked on top of her exclusive equipment, which reduces damage that she takes, but with its counterattacks included too. So Lionheart Sermia just is going to be a pain in the ass to kill now. I don't know how meta that's going to be in terms of, but I think she's going to be a great potential character. Fourth, fifth pick at least. What's on banner? Why is it a crappy banner? That's not Spirit Isolate. Wait, who's on banner? Oh, Chance Rado. Sick. I got a purple. A lot of fake outs, but not the fake out we wanted. Tough. I got a Tenebria pretty early on this account. So Spirit Eye Celine, the reason I won it is I already have a 21 speed penetration crit damage necklace on this, so it'd be huge. I just pair that with a pair of boots. So Spirit Eye Celine, I think, would be extremely fun to play on a new account. Fire Force collab, dude, there's no way Fire Force collab would do that good. What a... I don't mind the idea of it. It sounds kind of fun, but I still have like 2,000 Mystic Metals I can, well, I think it's like 3,000 Mystic Metals I'll get over the next few days. Looked like that was going to spike. All right, I'll do 110 summon, we'll finish with singles. Dang. JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen couldn't fail, I don't think. Sick, great summon. There's like 20 Kyruses in there. So what's on Artifact? Elena, and next week is okay, both weeks suck, it doesn't matter. But in terms of the characters on here, Briar Etheria is the safest character to summon on. Okay, hold on, let's back up. If any of you guys are gonna summon on this banner, wait 2 weeks. That's the best advice I can give. Always, when you see a rerun banner like this that has multiple characters on it, wait 2 weeks before you summon. So you can wait to see what the next ML5 is gonna be, if they're gonna be super good, see what all the other content creators say about them, and then summon. So if any of these characters we're summoning on, yeah, they're pretty solid. Spirit Celine's great, Briar Witch is great, Lionheart Sermia potentially very solid. I don't know how many people have really tested her with all the new things on her. Lone Crescent Bologna, not in the greatest spot, but she's fantastic PvE character for a new account clearing. I have her on this account, but I wouldn't summon on her personally, unless you just like her design. But should you summon? No, you should wait 2 weeks and then decide if you should summon. Actually alive? I am alive. Dude, life has been good. I have zero complaints. Dang it. She's God tier now. Yeah, that's 2 5-star IDs. Is she actually Lionheart Sermia? What's your opinion in Kaiju 8 game? I don't know. I didn't even know Kaiju 8 was gonna have a game. If Kaiju 8 had a collab for the game, I think it'd be pretty cool. Fire Force collab would be cool. Also, most of the cool Fire Force things are manga only right now. All I know is Fire Force has infinite fan service. 5 more. It's time to burn my AK Mystics and Spirit Eyes. She's 2 OP. She's super fun. Dang it. I don't think we're getting lucky, boys. I was really hoping to get her in this first batch. Last one. Oh, I'm out! Oh, okay. In terms of other summons I can get, though, I've only watched... What did I watch? Hold on, who was the character I didn't get? It was Frida, right? Yeah, it was Frida. I need to go buy Frida real quick from the summon shop. Or I forget. Summer. How do you buy in here? This? What else is in here? Eh. That's fine. Why does it not let you buy a character? No. Wait, there's no maintenance? No, maintenance was last week. Okay, so I got all 3 of these characters. Nice. And I got bubble makers. So if I don't think I need mature sunglasses at all. I don't think I'm gonna buy that. Do I need this? Start first battle, acquire 10 souls. I mean, I guess I can buy that with powder. Yeah, or maintenance was yesterday. Maintenance was last week. Tristan did a podcast last week, right? That's how, the only reason I keep up with maintenance whatsoever in E7 is because of Tristan Wolf's podcast. That's the only reason I know what's going on. We had maintenance yesterday? Did we? When? What is today? Today's Wednesday. Fan service, maybe Lost Sword collab. So the Lost Sword sponsor that we did, I think it went really good, actually. Like, for any of you guys that did end up downloading Lost Sword, I potentially might be doing a Lost Sword new player guide, like a full-on, just like my Epic 7 guide. There's a good chance they might end up paying me to do it, which is actually sick. That's the other game that I potentially might have a thing with. So, and I'm down. Lost Sword's sick. Bro, not gonna lie, I really like Lost Sword. New character looks cool. It's not bad at all. The game, when I first like heard people talking about it, I was like, that sounds like the dumbest thing ever. Then I played it, I was like, gosh, I like the character designs. It's like got those like extreme fan service things that are like too much but funny. And the gameplay it's the same gear gotcha and everything of the games that we play. Okay, so the other thing, what in the world I just read there? I don't think we need to go back in. I'm getting off channel 1. The disaster in there. Going to channel 8. Okay. It's in battle, right? I want to see how many. No, it's in side story. My bad. I do have 1,000 mystics I can earn from Abyss, and then we have. There's nothing else in battle. It's side story. Click the right thing. There we go. And then side story, I have. How many? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like 40-ish summons throughout that. The Etheria doing double EXP? Yeah, it's double XP weekend. There's actually a summon event on Etheria restart as well, starting tomorrow. You got 3 Spirit Eye Selines and a 10 pull? What the hell? That's insanity. Maintenance was for the buffs? Oh, okay. Oh, because the buff timing was off. That makes sense. So what do you guys want to do for the next little bit? I'm going to sell this gear. Should we craft? Chase some speed for a second? Because I have like Witch of the Mirror Tenebria. Any of you guys that haven't been keeping up with, I'm releasing like series on this account. Make sure I click the right thing. I'm releasing like a daily series on this account on YouTube. And it's not daily, but like an update series. If you're not keeping up with that, I'll show like the characters that we have on this account. We'll just do like a small quick craft session. Is it oh wait, I read that. Who is the most goon-friendly of the Lost Sword characters? The character that's my thumbnail in that sponsored video I uploaded. The blonde girl. She's my favorite in the game. Not very good, but on this new account though, I got this. Kind of a banger. That's why I'm trying to get Spirit Eye Celine. But the account, it's technically 8 days old today, and it has so much. We have Witch of the Mirror Tenebria, Lone Crescent Bologna, RE, BBK, and going down to the new characters I just pulled. Got Death Dealer Ray, Summer Big Charlotte. We just got Frida and the other girl, Festivita now. And then I have a bunch more selectors, so I'm gonna have Fire Lit. The account's gonna be stacked, and I still have. I still have so. This is just the Dash Pass. If you make an account with the Dash Pass, your account's gonna be insane. I did get a ROM before a banner went away too, but this is gonna be so fun to play. We're starting a new account now, yeah, for sure. All right, so here, if any of you guys are gonna get into start a new account in Epic 7, like you have the that's Epic Pass. My bad. Back it up. You have the Dash Pass. So with the Dash Pass, you can just go in. There's still 20 days left of this, so you can just go in though. And with 20 days left, you can still finish week 4, 5, and 6 without spending Skystones. But you can start on the very last day of Dash Pass and buy rank for this. So you can just buy out the Dash Pass with Skystones, and it's infinite value for your Skystones. So if starting on the last day, you can just finish the whole thing right away. It'll take a lot of your Skystones, but putting it into this instead of summoning with them or doing whatever else is you'll have so much better of an account versus if you were to start an account in a month from now or whatever. That's what I did last year. Last year, I did like an event on week 6. I made a new account. We might do it again this year, but I made a new account, and then I it was a challenge. I gave myself 5 days to reach Masters RTA on a brand new account, and it's easy to get Masters RTA with all this, especially now with the loner characters. I don't think it's much of a challenge anymore, but you can have an account that I was fighting against legend level players on. If I didn't save any of those videos, I wish I did, but it was super fun. So this is the best time you can start an account, is during the anniversaries. Is this the actual second part of the anniversary event, by the way? Because if it is, this is ass, right? The 7th anniversary is part 1. It doesn't say 7th anniversary part 2 on this, so I'm guessing there's still something else that's coming. I reached champion RT in 20 days on an account with no BBK. Yep. Oh shoot, what the fuck? Deity is live and following along your new player guide. It's been really helpful. Thanks for all the work you put in those vids. No problem. The hardest part with the new player guides is continually making them, because they keep making changes. Summer Charlotte good though. People saying Summer Charlotte's not gonna be great. She's just a bridge. So here's the problem with most of the characters, especially all the characters that are on the side story banner right now. Oops, no, sorry, on the summon banner. All the summer characters, if you're a newer player, you're not going to see almost any benefit out of any of them. Like, what character out of this are you going to get something for? Summerbreak Charlotte is just a combat readiness pusher. I just got her because it sounded fun. Frida, hard to build and to actually utilize. She needs to be one of your fastest characters on your account to actually get her to work. You can, if you're an experienced player, you could do it, but a newer player, pretty much every character on the summer banner is whatever. If you get them, they're not going to change your account. So if you want to summon and you like Lethe's design, you like Professor Vita design, just summon them. It's not gonna be game changing at all. It's kind of the same with the current Mystic banner. They're all fantastic characters, but they're not like account changing characters. They're not a boss Arunca, they're not a Harseti, they're not whatever thing you can basically build everything around. WOTMT felt like she was hyped up on Reddit, and now I never see her, and if I do, she just dies before doing anything. Who's WOTMT? That is... Oh, which of the Mir Tenebria? Which of Mir Tenebria is fantastic. Have you played against her much? Okay, let's do a little crafting. That's what we'll do. I won't do a ton. Dailies. And then, what do I need? For speed, I'll just start with swords. Let's do a little batch of swords first. I won't do a ton. So Etheria has a 2x event this weekend. So I need to do a little bit of work on the Etheria account to get ready for that. Who should we try to get in the new banner? Because my account is still new. I'm only on part 4 of your guide. I'll make a video going over that tonight because I want to think about it a little bit more before I, like if I can come up with some kind of idea. Because the thing is, there's some new content in the game, and I want to know who all's good in that new content. Nope. I hate the new like crafting changes. Why do they have to keep changing everything? Because now I have to go sort through my inventory and clean up all that crap. But currently, I don't think it's like a big deal who you pick. Nothing in there is. You could not summon it all and be completely fine, is what I'm trying to say. But hey, what's up, Cordy? Look at this guy, not grinding raid. I am grinding raid, just you can't see it right now. But how you been, dude? I've been playing, so the Nintendo Switch, I still play it. I bought Pokemon for it, what? It was like 3 or 4 months ago. So again, thank you for that. I haven't seen you, I think, since you sent me that. But I got the new Pokemon game is the main thing. And then I logged into my old account and I had some like online purchase games. So I had like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered. I played that a little bit. I had Monster Hunter. I played that quite a bit. And then an old Pokemon, I didn't really play it, but I just bought the new Pokemon. You see PVZ 1 is getting remade? I did not see that. There's an Oasis story event that also started day 2. Oh, I need to go look at that. Hold on. That's even more crap I got to keep up with on potentially multiple accounts. That's in the side story. Nice, I've been good. Yeah, I've been busy. Just came back to E7 recently to watch E7 World Cup. E7 World Cup was fun this year so far. I've been watching it. So in Cordy, I moved. and I got like a new TV, new couch, and new everything. So I've been chilling on the couch watching ESL World Cup. It's such a different experience watching the World Cup like on a couch on your TV. It's like a sporting event because every time I've ever watched it in the past, I watched it on my computer just sitting here while I was working. But treating it like you're watching like a baseball game or football game, it's so cool. Oh no, she's so hot. I mean, Festivita's is nice. What is this? Oh, this is just a simple energy burn event. I don't mind this. This will take 2 seconds to go through. See, these are the good. Now, you think hot. Who is this character? Who is this? Bad things are going well for you too. Life has changed a lot in the last, even just 6 months. That's Mercedes? Where's the skin? I would buy this faster. Dude. That's... Oh, wait. Bro, she was there last year? Think I do side stories? You're delusional. You think I've clicked on a side story in the last 10 years of the game? Dude, also all these reroll guys for Lost Sword. I'm like, bro, you don't need all that? Yeah. I'll take a very different approach to Lost Sword if they do sign me for like a bigger deal. Watch it be a new book skin. Oh, don't be that. I don't want to have to order something. Oh, face pump. Aren't there dude, there's face pump, there's Kirkerbat, there's Light. There's so many people in the E7 World Cup this year of content creators. We've never had that in the past. I don't think we've ever had an actual like regular content creator besides KJ, but like English speaking content creator, we haven't had that in World Cup ever. So we have a ton of people to root for this year. I don't know who to pick. I'd probably, I don't know, it's either, who do I want to win? I want Light to win. Light grinds. Light has streamed so many hours of E7. I hope Omega wins. Face Pump or Batman taking #1, calling it now. If Face Pump won the whole thing, I love Face Pump too. But Light, the reason I want Light to win is because Light has grinded. He has streamed an outrageous amount of hours of RTA. I don't know how he has the mental capacity for it because I could never. There's no shot. Light probably has played more RTA matches in a single day than I played in the last year and a half. I wonder how many matches I've played. I played, what? I think I average about 20 matches of RTA per season. So if Light has a day he streams like 8 hours, he probably has played more RTA matches in a single day than I have in over a year of playing this game. At least on my main account. I have done a little RTA on like side accounts. Part 2 is with MLRaz, hopefully. I guess what you need to read in Master is more, yeah, it's just experience. Master's RTA is just experience in the game. It's very hard for someone who's never played the game. People have done it. There's been a bunch of people that like followed the guide series that have been able to achieve it, and I'm sure people that didn't follow the guide series too, I just don't hear about those. But it is achievable, it's just you have to put a lot of time in to learn how to draft and everything. But I would love Facepalm to win too. Right now I have a Ram, the Summer Hall Young, Harsetti, but I've just been doing the Orbis guide for now. That's a banger first roll. Dude, this arena set is so nice for new accounts getting that HP gear too. After day 10, I'm gonna have so much geared. The bad thing is I'm hungry. I was gonna go live way earlier, but I was on the phone for like 3 hours. I don't want to roll this again. How desperate am I? The biggest thing is I don't know how many charms I'm going to have. Because this would still go 11, 15, 19 speed with really high extra subs. I got to go +9. And it went 9. What, that could be a 16 speeder on crit set? I just need to be picky. I won't have the overall charms and everything I need to boost up, because you have so much free gear with the dash pass that I don't even have equipped to characters. Like, look at all this stuff that's just sitting here. I could just go throw this crap on whoever and it would give me an actual usable character for RTA. I still have cat hair on my nose. This could still be 19 speed set. I gotta go for it. Okay. Pretty much always, if it starts with 4 speed, I always have to go +9 with speed set. They give you so much free stuff now, it's unbelievable. Making a new account Epic 7 is a blast. Sucks. The hope is to get at least a like 18 or above sword. And then once I get that, move down to helmet, because I really want to get Witch of the Mirror Tenebria up and running. Dash price gear is crazy for newbies. I really hope E7 makes money so they can pump out more content. Just the Orbis guide. Epic 7's had some really good updates over the last 6 months. If they just continue, I mean, they've already basically made the new player experience for Epic 7 as good as you can get. I mean, if they did anything else, it's just too much. What would be the build on Spirit Eye Celine? Just fast with damage. So, like mine on this account, it'd probably be aim for 280-ish if you can. Yeah, well, 300 speed, 4K attack, 350 crit damage, that's the super stats. But realistically, for a newish player or someone whose account's still getting built up, I can't show you mine. Just show you mine on my phone. Is that the play? Oh, boys, hold up. We got a potential disaster. So I decided to start kind of dating again. Or like looking, just seeing what's out there. And those of you guys that don't know about my casino addiction, I love to go to the casino. I found this girl way out of my league, not even close, but she's a pharmacist, and she had something about going to the casino in there. It's like something about the best way to end your day is to go to the casino, or is to end it at the casino, or something like, do you agree or disagree? And I sent, that's the best way to start your day is going to a casino. Not a doctor again. I don't know. I just somehow gravitate toward doctors. But that's what I sent. And then she sent, I'm down. So, this is gonna be just, the scariest part about it is thinks she's 6 foot or 6'1". That's like, I'm pretty sure I'm 6'2", but if I say she over 40, no, she's actually younger than me. I'm getting old, boys, but she's 6'1". I'm gonna go there, and if I'm not actually 6'2", it's gonna be the worst experience ever. I'm pretty sure I'm 6'2". I've always said she should be guarding Caitlin Clark. Hopefully she's guarding me soon. Bro, better lock in. Holy shit, younger? Yeah, she's a couple years younger. It's like within 2. I don't need security. I could become an IRL streamer and just have her walk around with me. Nobody's gonna try to mess with us. I forgot what I was doing though. Okay. Back. I'll let you guys know if that develops any further, if I ever stream again. I want to get into a routine of streaming because it's so fun. Because I get to talk about all the nonsense going on. Because this is like my therapy sessions. Yeah, it was kind of fun watching and see how like the storylines they're building into the event. As cringe as it is, sometimes it gives viewers something to follow. Yeah, I mean, they have to do the cringe stuff. That's just part of it. I mean, this could still be 19. It could still be 19. 12. It could still be 17. I mean, I kind of need it. It's got effectiveness too. I'll lock it for now. We'll come back, revisit. Got a nice 12 speed timely piece on Etheria. Nice. I did a big gear upgrade session. Hold on. What is that? That's max 19 as well. All right, so we have 2 shots at it. I'll keep upgrading. We'll go back and do them all at the same time. Have to get them free prescriptions. I don't take any drugs. All my friends are pharmacists. That's part of why I think it would be easy to talk to her, because I know a decent amount about pharmacy just because everyone in my life is a pharmacist. Literally everybody around me. I'm the only one of my friend group that didn't go to pharmacy school. But I hear about their whole pharmacy endeavors and stuff, so it'd be the easiest first day, especially when it's a casino. We go to the casino, it's over. She's gonna be in love with me before the night ends. I am very confident for that one. She's Arya's built? No, her boot. I don't know. Wait, are you asking if I have Arya built? I do not currently. I don't take any drugs. I've avoided. I should be on some stuff, I'm sure, but I refuse. Hey, what's up, Sue? Welcome out, brothers. Sue, what have you? Well, he probably can't hear me yet. What was Sue doing today? He'll be 19. With Silver Eclipse, how have you been? He can no longer be 19. He's been playing Guitar Hero? Dude, I used to be a monster on Guitar Hero. Probably why my hands are so fucked up. Guitar Hero 3. Guitar Hero 3 had the best controller of all Guitar Heroes. But Dark Dream takes a follow as well. Not worth it. But Sue, if you're here, you might have already dipped. But thank you. Hey, what's up? Wait, Drac. Drac, are you still high Etheria? How have you been, by the way? Good to see you too. I know the feeling of hand being fucked up. How'd you mess yours up? All right, we'll try this. It's only 17 potential, but we gotta go for it. I hate it here. Okay, one failed. This one is 19 potential. Please. What is that? 17? We'll take it. It's at least a start. 13 years of Osu. Yeah, that would mess you up pretty good. Other rhythm games. I just love Guitar Hero. I never played anything else. Osu destroyed my hands too. Wait, you guys are all. I never played it. Why did I never play Osu? Was I just older? My Etheria guild disbanded because life took a 180 turn and got to take opportunities. A lot. I mean, my Etheria guild, the one that we had for the stream, it lost half the players. It's just the game's at a spot where I think a lot of people are going to take a break, wait for a few updates, and then hop back in. And it's just, it is what it is. Everyone's account on Etheria is going to be at that ceiling. People are already there. People are not building anything else. Their account's basically done. They just pull the new character that comes out and slightly farm for pets to try to get the extra 1% or whatever. But the people who super grind Etheria, they're already got banger accounts. Hey, what's up, Lilith? So is Barunka still breaking the game? Yes, she is still very, very good. I didn't make it far. I think it was top 34k in the world. Wasn't worth it. Osu had rankings. See, that would have destroyed me because I am way too competitive. I would have tried to be the best. But my left hand has it. Even when I play golf, it hurts. Can we go back and sue Guitar Hero? Was there any disclaimers about like long-term damage it could do to us? I feel like we are owed some kind of settlement. Anyone who played Guitar Hero. There's no warning whatsoever. There was an epilepsy warning at the beginning. Was beating a lot of top 10k player in multis. Wait, Yosu has multi-battle? I've watched Osu videos, but I never knew what was going on. I just listened to music. Had some banger music in there. Because I mean, you can make a song out of anything. That was the best part of it. Dragonair, Andy, I'm having a blast. I have not heard a single person say a bad thing about the new Dragonair update. Nobody. Everybody said it's been good. I've heard it from probably 20, 30 people. Spirit Sling's supposed to be an opener-ish. If you do, I mean, you want her to go first or before your opponent. So yes, kind of opener. We're picking Feline only for Guiding Light. Oh, Celine only for Guiding Light. Guiding Light has fallen off severely. I don't think Guiding Light has. I mean, it's nice to have it, but I didn't bother getting it on this account. I just summoned on other things because I'm going to try to play without Guiding Light. I've always summoned it on any new account I played, but Guiding Light just does. Every opener is going to beat Guiding Light, so there's not a whole lot of point to try it because Zeo has so many follow-ups now that if you try to Guiding Light and hide behind a Zeo, they're just going to pick a character that's going to go above and push up after the Zeo goes. So it's just very hard to get any value. I mean, it's still good. If you have it, you're going to put it on a couple characters, but you could do just fine without it. When is Goblin Gear coming back? Go Ogre Gear's ass? I think they already messed that up. It's doomed. I do not see it coming back. But Lilith, what you been up to? Are you back home for a bit? Also, should I buy the books from shop rested or directly? You are back home? Should I buy the books? You're back in Canada? I had a feeling you were, the fact that you're here at this time. This is your your normal hours. Whereas when you were over in Japan, it was, what is Japan's time difference from here? 14? It would be like noon over there, I think. Alright, this could still be 19. I gotta go. Oh, I have to click the button. Oh, it's 11. Okay. Try Umusume? Not yet. I have not tried it yet. Maybe this weekend. My whole goal, guys, is to get all of my crap under control. Strangely, where people stopped playing Etheria and I just started playing 3 days ago. People, it's just the kind of, that's how all of these PvP gachas are, is people come in and out of the games. So I bet almost 80% of people that are quote unquote not playing Etheria right now will be back playing Etheria. If they do good updates. That's how Epic 7 was. If you guys knew how many people at the beginning of Epic 7 weren't playing, and then once RTA released, how many people went and picked up their old accounts and then wished that they had continued playing so that they'd have all the extra gear and everything. It won't be that big of a deal in Etheria because it's just that much easier to get your account established, but for Epic 7, that was a huge comeback reason. Goblin Gear, yeah, Goblin Gear's not coming back. Ogre Armory is just a disaster. One of the dumbest things they've done in the game. What arty on Spirit Ice-Lane? What arty would you guys use on Spirit Ice-Lane? I still use Dust Devil on mine. Please. I mean, this piece sucks. We'll go 12. There, you did. That's fine. MLK round piece is what that would be, potentially. But why is Uma Musume so good? I have not played it. I have not watched it. I know nothing about it. But all I know is it reached the normie audience. Like, I think Ludwig, the streamer, played it for something that he was doing. Like, it reached the normies. Like, Uma Musume went to a level that nothing else did. Game's crazy. All my employees play it. It reached normies. Whenever you get a game that is an anime-based, especially a horse girl game, and it can reach the general audience, that is unbelievable. It's so good, both game and anime. The anime is good. How do you make a horse girl anime good? I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. Why is it popular? I'll figure it out once we sit down and play it, but as of right now, I don't get it. Okay, so here, should I watch the horse girl anime first, or should I play the game first? Because after I finished the stream tonight, I accidentally, they had monsters, but I haven't drank an energy drink. If you can't tell, I'm wired right now. But I haven't drank an energy drink probably in 7 years, and they had buy two get one free at the gas station. So I'm going through it today. Let's put it that way. I'm up all night. There's no chance. And once I get that crash though, I'm gonna sleep so good. But what I'm trying to say is I could watch a little bit of Horse Girl anime after this. Gotta fix my green screen, sorry. God, I can't see. That didn't fix anything. Worse. That's a disaster. Why is it so bad? My lights are on? Hold on. Guys, I'm sorry. What did I do? I messed up the whole stream. Oh wait, it's kind of fixing? Okay, it's just gonna be messed up. I'm sorry. I normally don't stream at this time, so I don't know what my lighting's doing. Now that I pointed out too, it's gonna bother everybody. Play the game, then watch the anime? Okay, so I won't look into it tonight then. What is today? Tomorrow? Okay, so here's my plans for the week. This is the last important thing I need to do is this stream. It's a sponsored Etheria stream. Again, if you guys haven't played Etheria and want to support me, you can download it through the link pinned at the top of the screen. We'll be playing Etheria for a couple hours after I craft a little gear. But after this sponsored stream, I am done with all my like current commitments that I am like behind on, and then I'll play catch up for a few days. Once I'm caught up, I can then do like a couple extra streams and try. What's that? I could try Musume for a couple hours. Tomorrow is casino day, so I'm going to the casino tomorrow. And I gotta. Oh, wait, any of you guys know that it's in our nature? My grandfather also liked horse races, but did he like horse girls? There's a big difference between a horse race and a horse girl racing. All right, here's the important question before I go back into what I was talking about. How similar is Uma Musume to Peaky Blinders? Because Peaky Blinders had horse racing. Are they similar at all? Buffalo coming back? Yeah, well, I go to the casino every Thursday, and that's just part of my routine. But I went to like a super fancy dinner. It was probably like 6 months ago or 5 months ago or something. I showed you guys. I got like a tomahawk steak, and it was like a $400 dinner I got for free. Well, I get that again tomorrow night, so I get a crazy dinner again. It's gonna be super fun. So I have that tomorrow, which is gonna put me a little behind because I will be there probably till 1 a.m. 2 a.m. And then after that, though, Friday will hopefully be the day I catch up, and then potentially Umusume on Saturday is what I was trying to say. Every Thursday? Well, I don't gamble a lot every Thursday. We go on Thursdays, and it's a group of us. So what I started to do, because you guys know I was gambling, I was going 4 times a week. It was getting to a point where I just had nothing else to do. I was bored all the time, and I would go, and it gave me something to do, and it got me out of the house, so I loved it. But now I don't go by myself. I go with friends. And when we go with friends, we pool our money together so we can gamble less and still play for longer. And that's just been every Thursday. That's what we do, is go and pull our money together. And we've been doing good. I think we've won every single week that we've done this, because it gives you so much more chance. You're not winning as much, but we do decent. Well, the other day I had the problem is, because since I'm down quite a bit for the year, I'm the person that has to take, so whenever you hit above $1,200 at the casino, they have to pay you by hand. So it's called a hand pay. And with your hand pays, if you're up against the casino for the year, you have to pay taxes on it. But if you're down against the casino, you can write off all your losses. So I'm down pretty good for the year now. So anytime we're playing together and we get a hand pay, I just take it, so that way I'll just write it off and they get the benefit out of it. I'm not having to pay tax with it. So it's a win-win. But I had a triple major 2 weeks ago. It was cool. A Phoenix Link triple major, if any of you guys gamble and know what that is. I didn't even know triple majors existed. That was a cool thing. Alright, I was trying to do epic crafts. There we go. Wait, Lilith. Lilith, do you remember that I kind of probably still owe you a do you need your account re-geared? I don't know why I just thought of that, but for some reason I think I'm still in the middle of re-gearing your account. So if you want, do you have Imal Aranka? I can slap some gear on that. If you need me to do anything, just let me know. I completely forgot. It's been like 8 months. That's really bad. You never yelled at me about it. You're supposed to be like, hey, is this done yet? Instead, I think you forgot about it more than I did. I haven't touched my account in like 8 months. Whoops. I've been slammed, yeah. Oh my gosh. Why am I... What is this going to go on? Is the question. Yeah, 3 more new locations? Is that from the other locations that you were talking about? Because you were talking about you opened a Japan location, didn't you? Whatever, it's 30-something effectiveness. Don't know who was going to use that, but... What anime have I Oh, you opened 3 in Japan and 3 in Canada, so that is 3 more from last time I talked to you. What anime have I watched recently? I haven't really watched anything. I think I rewatched. I don't think I've watched any anime of like new shows. I haven't watched any new shows since I moved. I have not watched a single new show. I've watched a little bit of Kaiju 8. Please go 12 speed at speed set. Idiot. It was low rolling, but it could have still been 20. I would have been very happy. I just don't know what's worth watching. The problem is every time I sit down to watch a show, the only show I actually got into recently was Solo Leveling, and I've already read Solo Leveling twice. So I don't know why I got into it like I did, but Solo Leveling is the only thing that was like action packed enough. Even though I knew everything that was gonna happen, I was so excited to see it animated. I just can't find another try watching Clevitus. I think I've seen that. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I've seen like it on Crunchyroll. That gotcha whatever show. I'm trying to wait until all the episodes are out before I watch any of the newer stuff. I might weekly watch Solo Leveling. I might weekly watch. Well, I watched a Bunny Girl Senpai movie recently because I had never seen it for some reason, so I watched that. It was actually pretty good. There hasn't been anything. Oh, you want to know what I have been watching? Animal Kingdom on Netflix. Any of you guys seen it? So I watch Vegas Matt. He's a gambler YouTuber. I watch him every day, 1:45 p.m. I cook food, sit down on my couch, and I watch Vegas Matt. I watch him gamble for an hour. It's just every single day there's a new 45-minute video out. And in one of those videos, they were talking about a new show that they sat down and been addicted to, and it was Animal Kingdom. They said it's going to steal 2 weeks of your life away. And I sat down and started watching it. And pretty good. One of the better shows I've watched recently. Can't say it's like Breaking Bad level good, Better Call Saul good, or whatever other shows I've seen recently that were good, but it's definitely up there as like decent. Best thing I watched on Netflix was K-pop Demon Hunters. Never heard of it. Probably enjoy it though. I think the last thing I watched on Netflix before that was the new Squid Game season. Well, actually, I haven't finished Squid Games. I found out they finished the second season too. Whenever I got Netflix again to watch Animal Kingdom, and I saw that I could actually finish Squid Games, so that's something to watch, I guess. Alright, I'm going to finish this batch of helmets, and then we might just switch over to Etheria, because we're kind of just chatting stream anyway for the night. So I'll just have some Etheria going in the background. I do need to farm a lot of Etheria. 14, please, 14, please, or 11. I'm still going for it. I could use it. 11, 15, 18. 11, 15, 18. I'm actually going to lock it for now, though. It's not great, but substat-wise, outside of the speed, I may end up using it. Because the biggest thing is getting the characters on their initial first set and then min-maxing them later. Even if they're not 280 speed, as long as they're like 260, I can work with that at first. Once I get to RTA on this account, which will be a couple more days. Oh, Victune. I messaged Victune the other day because I saw he was doing a new account challenge thing as well. I think he's doing something with like RTA for his though. And I messaged him to 1v1 me. So we might be doing some kind of like duel thingy, which would be fun. I don't know, what should we put on the line if we're going to do a 1v1 me versus Victune? What should be like, we need some kind of stakes for it. And not just like a money thing. I think it should be like a some kind of fun punishment. Elson cosplay? Wait, you want to see Victune dress up as Elson? You guys know I'm not going to lose. Victune has played more RTA in one season than I played in my life on this game, and I will still beat him. It won't even be close. Hi, Deity. Hope you're having a good day. Any guesses? Reruns in September. Reruns September for reruns for what? Character reruns? Afternoon Soak Flan, what could this be? 11, 15, and 19. Delete your best unit on your challenge account. I don't know if I doubt he'd be down for that. I would do it. I don't care, but because the thing is it's not really that much of a challenge account for me. It's more of a just play along series. I am gonna try to push RTA, but his is actually like a hardcore challenge. He's trying to get into Guild Wars, like join a top guild without the loser deletes their channel. I don't think we could do that. I think me and Victune both are. Victune's a full-time creator now. He's got a lot of stuff going. The amount of Epic 7 creators that are starting to be able to push into full-time is awesome. And the funny thing is, it's not Epic 7 helping us do it. It's Etheria Restart and Raid and other games coming and giving us the opportunity to do it. Just pull 8 MLs in a row on this account and you're chilling. I have not had any luck on any account on these events. Oops, there's one more piece. Wait, there's a bunch more pieces. Missed an entire row. Give me 1 sec, too. Try to get... I think the green... No, the green screen's still messed up. I don't know how I'm going to fix that permanently going forward. I have these lights above me, the nano lights. Maybe that's what's messing it up. Deletes best equipment on their account. I think me and Vic both have a couple 20 speeders on our accounts. I think I have 2 on this account. I'm pretty sure he's pulled or did 1 or 2 so far. But I don't think he wants any extra. It would have to be like something we have to do IRL. Like a hot chip challenge idea, but I'm not doing a hot chip because I'll end up in the hospital. I can't do spicy. I would choke on it. I always thought lights were dumb. Like the whole idea of like getting lights for anything. And then I had Best Buy points because I bought the new TV and I bought just a couple things for Best Buy that were pretty expensive. So I got a ton of points for it whenever I moved. And now I have lights. I even bought lights for my car. I have lights everywhere. I don't know what changed, but they're so cool. Customizable lights at least. Or you could set it to whatever you want. I want to craft some more. Dang it, I need to go play. Winner, get to pick 1 character, loser has to delete. That would be the most fun. I would be down for that, but his challenge is already hard, so I don't know if we want to make it harder for him. So like if I delete one of his like core guild war units, I mean, realistically, the chances of him beating me, it's like 80-20. If we do a best of 3, he's gonna beat me. It's got to be like 80-20. So if you're gonna bet, you would bet on him. I definitely could beat him, but I just think if we ran 10 matches, he would beat me 8 out of the 10, just because he's more up to date on the current metas and everything. As a new player, I should get Frida and who else for the banner. I'm gonna make a video on that. I don't want to answer it right now. And because I may end up changing my mind because there's new content in the game and I want to like weigh the value of all the characters and what's usable in that content. So give me until tomorrow for an actual full answer on that. My overall opinion is it doesn't really matter too much if there's a character you like on it. None of them are game or like account changing characters. So it's not like you could just pull one of those characters and it's gonna be revolutionary. I don't want to roll that. I don't have that many HP damage base helmets. But give me till tomorrow and I'll give you the video up will be a better answer. I'll go in and be able to fully explain why. But guesses for reruns in September. Character reruns in September. Afternoon Soak Flan I think will be October for the rerun. Other than that, I can't think of any. Like, there's no limited character. It would be Afternoon Soak Flan in either September or October, and then Young Sinya in around December, most likely. But in terms of like reruns for ML5s or anything, I have no idea what order they're doing everything in. We should get a huge announcement. When is the next round of the E7 World Cup? Because the next round of E7 World Cup, actually, I don't think the announcement would be the E7 World Cup finals. Of anything cool that's coming with that. So that's not until later. That's like September. I don't know. Do you think they would announce a collab at the finals of the E7 World Cup, or would they announce a collab? Alright, this piece is actually juiced. Hold up. Keep going. Alright, I kind of wish it didn't hit speed now, but I mean, I can't complain about this. This is solid. Yeah, it's solid. Almost 100. What is that, 90? 98. That'll do. Duck cosplay is probably the best time to announce it, yeah. They used to do that. We used to have so much more news for Epic 7 as to what was upcoming to keep us hyped with the game. They don't do that anymore. Like, we very rarely get any kind of like, oh, this is coming, this is exciting. It's very rare. It used to be the end of every year they gave us like a game plan of what they were going to do with the game over the next year, and it was so hype. I remember sitting and like being excited, like full on ready for whatever was coming. I haven't got anything from Crafting Boys. This is kind of a disaster. Hold up, do some more swords again. Well, no, I kind of have swords. I have this at least 17 there. Well, I'll just do one batch. Not going so good. I've already used so many charms too. Should I memory print extra Spirit Eye Selene or keep? You don't need 2 Spirit Eye Selenes. I personally wouldn't keep it. I would just memory imprint it because it's crit chance imprint too, I believe, and that's the most valuable imprint. Is Selene crit chance? Regular Selene's attack, but I'm pretty sure if it's crit chance, you definitely imprint. We need a collab announcement too, right? Artifacts might be more important, but I'll watch it, yeah. And I will talk about the artifacts. So the artifacts, in the past, the artifacts were the reason. You'd always pick Cerise to go for Guiding Light, but Cerise, the Guiding Light doesn't have the same value that it used to. So I don't know if I'll suggest that. Hey, what's up, Rendile? How you been? EOS soon? I don't think E7's going EOS. Their game's already so established. The Epic 7's not going anywhere. Lucky for them too, I made new player guides so that people can get in and try the game and follow and then buy the packs. I'm like 90% certain that at least 75% of all of Epic 7 revenue is new players. Something like that. It's a very high amount as new players. I'm gonna craft a little right side gear to do some equipment conversions. Yeah, let's do some right side gear. But Rendell, I am doing great. Nothing to complain about today. Shockingly. You guys know I used to just stream and complain all stream. Actually, that's kind of good. I used to just stream and I'd have something I'd be bitching about every single stream all stream. I haven't complained on stream in so long. It is nice. It's probably been like 2 years since I used to. And it's been good. It's been over a year since I really complained. It's amazing how much life can change. Toxic. I did. I used to play RTA and complain. Anything I did within streaming, I was just complaining. And it was, I don't know why any of you will ever watch me. So I start complaining about not complaining. I don't know if you can. I just remember my old RTA days. I used to like I was doing really good numbers wise streaming, but then I just got into the biggest like I was playing RTA as much as like Light and all these other guys do. And I got into the biggest like downward spiral of the game just was not fun for me. And I just kept streaming though and just kept just hurting myself. Every stream was just hurting myself more and more. What changed? You finally an S corp now and saving money? That is basically what changed. I'm not an S corp. Dude, the whole idea of setting yourself up as a business for streaming sounds like so much work. I talked to an accountant a couple months ago, and whenever you set yourself up as a business, I need to talk to somebody different than who I talked to because I don't think that really helped me. But they were explaining it to me. I have to pay myself. So you have the business income, then you pay yourself a paycheck, and then you have to do your taxes for your business and yourself. And it's just like, do I want to deal with all that shit? And doing your taxes, like you save a little bit for doing quarterly taxes, but if you're not doing your taxes yourself, you have to pay somebody to do your taxes 4 times a year. So the money you're saving to have somebody do your taxes 4 times a year versus 1 time a year is the amount you'd save in penalties. So they like mathematically, everything I looked at just did not make sense to actually have yourself set up as a business. Now, if I had employees, that'd be one thing, but it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, you have to payroll, then you pay payroll tax when you pay yourself. Which, overall, it balances out to just end up being about the exact same. Any of you guys that are business owners, I need to talk to you guys that do business in America, at least. I need to like talk to you guys about what the benefits are, because I don't personally see them. Wait, I have like no right side charms. That was part of like when I was moving, I looked into it and just sounded like more of a headache than it was worth. No, bad. I mean, accountants is a career for a reason. That's what I did though. That's a funny part. I went to school for accounting and I worked as an accountant before all this, and I still I feel like because of that I have a general idea of the overall worth of it. I have to just be missing something. It just sounds like more of a headache than I would end up getting value out of it. You can get some charms by doing story event. Yeah, I'll make sure to go grab all that. I just want to do a quick little crafting session before we grind Etheria for a little bit tonight. You can dodge self-employment tax on S corp though legally. What's self-employment tax percentage though? 8%. So dodging that 8% to have to pay yourself, and you still you get hit with payroll tax then from the company. I could be your employer if you like. I can't offer anything. I just want the money. I just don't get it, because all the big streamers, they have themselves set up as that. I wonder who their accounting people are. Because the guy I talked to, well, actually, I talked to a guy a little bit, then I talked to this girl on the phone for. It's just like she wanted to be off the phone with me too. Like she didn't truly believe I was looking into it. I don't know. You're gonna play your new Etheria account? I don't think so. I think we're gonna try to build an Aurora team tonight. I agree, being an accountant is weird, and my sister gets an accountant to manage her things for her. Yeah, it's just safer to have somebody else manage your stuff, because if you fuck up, you're not, or if they fuck up, you're not as liable. So it's always just, dang it, it could have been. I'm still gonna hold on to it for fun, but you're less liable if they fuck it up, which is ideal. She's an accountant herself, yeah. But even like whenever I did my own taxes a couple times, but then I got so stressed out by it because like I feel like I guarantee missed something or did something wrong that I started having somebody else do them again after managing my own for a couple of years. And I always pay for audit protection too, so that if I ever get audited, they have to do all the work. Because getting audited is expensive. And if you can just pay that audit protection, it's just like paying insurance for yourself. So I will always pay for that now going forward too. America sounds like ass. It is. I mean, it's not. I love America. There's the good and bad. Every country's got things that aren't great. Isn't great. There's other stuff too where you pay yourself health insurance premiums through the payroll system and that becomes a business deduction. That sounds kind of nice actually, because I have no benefits. I want, but you couldn't like the whole. Having I see the value of a regular job now a lot more, because even though your salary is X amount, you're getting your 401k match, you're getting on a group insurance plan to where your insurance premiums are it's lower. There's so many benefits to being a general W2 employee versus being self-employed that, like, if say you make $25-30 an hour, your actual value that you get for your job is increased by like $10 an hour more by being on that versus being self-employed. So if you're your own business owner, it's kind of StarCraft 2 all over again. That's a great way to put it, I guess. StarCraft 2 is one of the only games I could not watch the competitive scene for. Oh, let's do our epic crafts. We'll end on the epic crafts. I'm gonna just epic craft some helmets, pray we get something, and then call it a day. And go over to Etheria. I don't know if someone already asked. I'm sorry I've asked your question. No, you're fine. You guys, I will get asked the same question a million times every day, and I've been streaming for 10 years. It doesn't bother me. But is it worth summoning on? It's okay. I wouldn't say the value is super high. The biggest value with summoning right now is the rebate that you get. So you can pity a character for, I don't know, what is it, a 30% discount or something right now? So summoning on the banner, it does have value, and or like extra value in that sense, but none of the characters are like crazy game-changing characters for you. They are limited though, so getting them is nice. Is it possible to include the Epic Dash Pass? Yeah, you can start a new account and finish the Dash Pass. You can buy out the Dash Pass. So spending Sky Stones on the Dash Pass is better value than spending them anywhere else as a new account. So do not think it's too late. You can start the Dash Pass, or you can start an account. Oh, please, 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 please. You know what? This is a full send, right? You can't disrespect the piece of gear when it does this. You have to full send it. That's bait. You're bait. Blue lock style. All right, Asagi. Bang. Did it go good? I didn't look. It wasn't a penta? I don't want to look. Oh, I mean, it's still fine. I mean, it's not good. How does it go from crackhead gear score to that? It's a 92er. That's painful. I mean, it's still decent, though. We got something. It's a usable piece of gear. I can't complain. Starting with a 5 speed roll, too. A 4 into a 5. That had infinite potential. That's all 5-speeded pieces. I get a lot of 20 speeders, so I take the extra gambles on a lot of pieces. Like red pieces, most people take them to plus 6, and if they don't hit speed, they get rid of them. I generally take them to plus 9 if they start with 4, and I've gotten multiple 20 speeds doing that because I'll hit a 5 roll at the end. I think I have 3 20 speeders on my main account that were all pieces that they were... What were they? It went 4... 8, 13. Yeah, it went 4. Well, no, that doesn't math out. I don't remember, but it would 5 roll at the end to give it the 20 speed. So they're not always. I think when they start with the 5, like that one did, it got a 2 roll in there too. That's just a smack to the face. The 2 rolls a minimum. This is like, oh yeah, you think this is gonna go good? The biggest thing I'm waiting on now on this account, though, the reason I'm not like super, I'm just farming unrecorded history. I'm waiting on, I think, 2 more aids, which hopefully I knock out tomorrow. I clicked the wrong thing. That's not recruit. Yeah, I need 2 more, and then I got Tamarin done. I can start ripping the missions again. But this, I tried to not cheat this at all and just like act like I was a new player getting into the game, not make a guild for this account, and it took me technically 9 days. 9 days to finish 28s. That's the worst mission in the game. It needs to be request aid 4 times or something. Have it, or 3 times. Request aid in your guild 3 different times. That mission's a disaster. Because when their game is dead, any new player coming in is not going to have a good experience. Because any guild they join is going to be cooked. How much HP does OC want after a new balance patch? I don't know. If you can get like 18k, it'd be fantastic. You get an extra 700 base. You could probably get a very solid 20k HP one, but I think 18k would be like premium. I don't know how much HP would Lionheart's Army want now. Any of you guys build a new one? I remember mine being 16k all the time, so I just bumped it up a couple thousand. Here's a 15. I mean, even that, the thing is, now that she has the damage mitigation, I think 18 is like the sweet spot. But going 20k would be like premium gear with still having good all other stats and have 20. Okay, boys. It is Etheria restart time. Okay, hold on, let me turn my face cam back on. If any of you guys haven't started or played Etheria, I am doing a new free-to-play series. So I have a new Epic 7 account and a new Etheria account we're playing through right now. So I'm going to go play that a little bit. Like is Etheria? You don't even know what Etheria restart is? Lilith, I spent $2,000 at the start of this game. That is the only game I've ever started and spent that much money at the beginning. That's a lot for me. I know for you was nothing. But yeah, I spent the thing. Okay, this is the game that you can spend a ton of money on, and or no, you could spend like $500 and you bought out the shop. You've got everything. It's not a whale game, but if you do whale, you get infinite value out of it, which is kind of sick. Yeah. It's not, dude, your raid account. I really wish that you would have given me your raid, not given me, but we shared your raid account for whenever, because I've spent like 10 grand on raid now. So, and I have 9 mythicals. If we had a shared raid account, we'd have the craziest account ever at this point. My account's really good, but okay, but going in, we're going to play through your restart. I'm loading it up right now. I'm going to exit out of E7. And for Etheria, we're just gonna chill. But if any of you guys haven't played, very similar to Epic 7. Let me go in. We want to do display capture. Yeah. Like your camera saturation is super high. I don't know. Problem is if I stream during the day, I have to change my camera settings, and I have my daytime settings set. I haven't looked at it at night. I didn't look at it before I started streaming today. So I know my stuff's gonna be a disaster. And a big part of it is the light. I have like a different color light going, but I have to have it brighter because of the green screen. I had to change color to darker. Because this isn't the normal color light I have in front of me either. You're pink. The problem with being pink is I have the new nano leaf lights up in front of me too. To start Etheria alternate, I'm playing through an Etheria alt right now. And there's a summon event starting tomorrow, so you could have a banger Etheria account. It starts at reset. But this is what the game looks like. The character's pretty sick. It's like the ML Ken style of character of the game. Then this is the broken, busted character PvP game. Yeah, it's PvP game. With a year-old account, who would you choose between Festive Eater or Frida? Sorry, it took so long to read that. I got full pity, need to only choose one, Festive Eater or Frida. I'd probably do Festive Eater personally. Frida, I don't know. Was watching 2 recent alt videos, got me feeling a mood. It's fun. I mean, playing the new Etheria account, I'm having fun on it. So, what's in the onion? Oh, sick. I'm glad I clicked that for 20. Anything in here to buy? Buy one more of these. The game's clean, but it has a. Here's Etheria. I'll do one quick little talk about it. The game is infinitely better than Epic 7 and any other PvP gacha I've played at the release of it. But the problem is there's competition. So like Epic 7 at the beginning could be the worst game ever, and it was still going to succeed because there's no competition whatsoever. What are you going to play if you want that style of game? Now Etheria came out. It's so good. There's so many good mechanics and like things within the game, but they have competition. They have Summer's War, who's been out 10 years, and Epic 7's been out 7 years, that have well-polished games. So they have some systems in the game that people are just complaining aren't. The game's already super easy to get your account set up, but people are complaining that it's like the grind of the game is too much, when the grind of the game is like to build one character on Etheria is like a 10th of an Epic 7 character. Holy shit, you're alive, Vice? I am alive. Guys, I'm active on YouTube. I'm uploading on my raid channel, I'm uploading on my other channel. I just don't stream much. As for AD, my account ended with like 7 mythicals after 3 months. I know your account was insane. But I started doing like you did. I just slam mythicals. You got all your mythicals on non-2x primal events too. So I summon on 2x primal events on raid, and that's how I've gotten my 9 mythicals, but yours is wild. Okay, so for Etheria, I'm just going to go in, and I need to do some more Ethernet Raleigh because it ends in 2 hours. All right, we need to... This is #1 priority. I got to try to... I've already cleared that, so hold on. What's over here? I need to clear all this stuff. Okay, so I have to get over to there, so we got to start here. I think I built side up, hopefully. To be honest, so why I quit Etheria, yeah. I think a lot of you guys that have dropped out of playing Etheria, I feel like there's a decent chance you'll come back once they make some changes. I gotta turn this down. I would lose some stupid PvP and just go buy the mythic I lost to. I know you did. I watched it. I watched you had a hardest level Hydra team in the first month of your account on raid. It took me like 7 months to be able to do the second difficulty of Hydra. I quit Etheria to start playing Epic 7, yeah. But I'm very confident once you get to a certain point in Epic 7, you're going to bounce back and forth between the games depending on what's hot. I just pulled Duchess last week. Ugh. I just pulled her. They've been saying changes coming over a month though, but haven't had anything substantial to show yet. I mean, they had a balance patch already for Etheria. They've had quite a bit of stuff, haven't they? I'm trying to think what all changes have been implemented. Just the UI, not UI, but like the arena loadout change, unbelievable. There's so many things this game has that if Epic 7 got would be amazing. Yeah, there's a couple super good changes, but the problem with like the big changes, so they did like the minor changes to pet farming to where you get a little bit more back. That wasn't huge by any means, but the big changes like that probably are just hard. Is Festive Eda Frida and Soul Constellation a good group summon? Festive Eda Frida, and yeah, that's great. That's probably one of the better ones you could do right now. You'll eventually quit Etheria, just play Dota instead. I've never touched Dota. Yeah, the summon event started today, though. We did our summons at the start of this stream. I'll upload a video tomorrow. Over the one, I probably make 2 different videos. One for the general banner, what I would say would be the best things to pull for, and then the video of how my summons went, and like an account update. But this is what I gotta do today, guys. I didn't realize this is ending in 2 hours, so I want to try to clear as much as I can. Found Epic 7 very generous with new players. It is Epic 7 because they give you catch-up mechanics. So that's how almost all gacha games end up becoming, is when the game's been out for X amount of time. With E7, it's been out 7 years. They're gonna give you some crazy catch-up mechanics to where you feel like if you start the game, you have a chance to have a solid account faster. Start Epic 7 too. Now I just play E7 Etheria, yeah. They're the best games. Guys, these PvP gacha games, they're just better than everything else. Weathering Waves is sick. Playing Weathering Waves for 2 weeks is awesome. Playing Honkai Star Rail for 2 weeks is awesome. But if you want a game that you're going to play past that you actually feel like you're progressing and not just waiting on new characters and story, that's what these games are for. Like, they become a lifestyle. My entire life, well, for one, it's my job now, but even before, when I used to work my old job, my entire life revolved around when the new banner was coming out, whenever X thing was coming. I was excited every Wednesday. I was so excited for Epic 7. What's the new character? How's that going to affect the meta? And That's awesome to have something like that to look forward to each week. And that's not the case with like the Weathering Waves, the Star Rail, stuff like that. They're good, they're great games, but you're waiting like it's every month. You get like a cool update once a month of new content coming in, and the new content generally isn't, if you're not into story, like actually reading and following along with the story, there's no value there. And I'm not a story guy. I don't play single player games. I'm a multiplayer game guy. I play Apex Legends. I play Call of Duty was what I played almost my entire life. I'm a single player, which those are multiplayer games, but different. I don't know. They're not story single player games or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but either way, the PvP gacha games are in a league of their own into what they have to provide. If I can't be better, exactly. If I can't be better than somebody else, I don't want to play it. And the thing with Star Rail and stuff, technically you could be better than other people, but there's not like a leaderboard. I mean, there are some now, like leaderboard challenges, but it's just not the same, man. Would you stop skipping the Cyber Banner if you start E7 today? I'd probably still summon on it. If you start E7 today, you have so many summons, you might as well. You have, with the summon event going on at the current time too, you have enough summons to pity five or six characters just for clearing the, probably 6 characters. So if you just do 1 pity worth of summon on the Summer Banner, if you get stuff cool, if not, just buy one of the characters at the end, there's no reason not to. There are people that are like talking about save your bookmarks for collab. If you're a new player, you have more than enough bookmarks. The most you would need during a collab is like 900 or probably 800, because the collabs last a while and you will be able to earn bookmarks during the collab. So if there were 2 new characters on the collab, you would need 800. And as a new player, getting through, if you follow my guide series, you'll have like 3,000 bookmarks by the end of it right now, which some of them are going to be the special bookmarks. But if you're going to start a new account today, what I would do is use the special bookmarks that come from the Dash Pass. Oh my god, I'm dying. My Bayonetta doesn't have gear on, sick. I need to go fix that. Made a Dash Pass account just for fun. I already rolled 321 speeders. I already have 2 on my Dash Pass, and it's 8 days old. Yeah, that's just how it goes when you make an alt. I have a 26 speed set speed piece on one of my alts that I made. And I don't have anything above 23 on my main account. I've been playing it 7 years, and I used to farm unbelievably heavy. Am I ever gonna beat this? Actually, I feel like Zyda is never gonna kill this. I might have to go 6-star my Zyda. This is one of the harder Ember checks, or not Ember check, whatever this game mode called, Ethernet rallies. No, it's gonna kill it. Should I do Frida, Festivita, and Lulica for Artie as a new player? That's what most people are doing. If that, it's a solid thing to do. Honestly, is there a character you really like on there? If there's a character you really like on there, go for them. Like design-wise, a lot of people love Big Boob Girl. What's her name? Lethe. Just go for Lethe. Then none of the characters are that good on the banner. So if there's something you like and really want on your account because it's going to make you happy you have the account, go for that instead. Now that I am not, I'm more of a casual player anymore. What are these? Oh, it's random. Okay. For any game I play, I'm learning that majority of people are casual players when it comes to gacha games. So that's the advice I'm starting to give out, is the more casual advice. Frida's every Cleaver's wet dream. Yeah, but Cleaver, for a new player getting Frida, by the time your account is to a point where you're ready to use Frida, we're gonna have the normal triple limited banner to where you can pick any banner that's been reran. So if you made a new account right now, I mean, how far are you gonna be in? Honestly, Ahmed is more the Frida now. Ahmed's new buff is is it a buff or whatever she got, the exclusive equipment? Isn't that just the new go-to? Is Ahmed, and you're gonna probably see an Ahmed banner too. I don't know. You wouldn't be, almost any of the characters you pick, you're not gonna be either sad or happy. It's just gonna be indifferent as to how it ends up going. I wouldn't stress about the banner too much. But yeah, Ahmed is wild now. Are you going to 300 summon on Etheria Witch event or 200 for Latus? Wait, I thought it was 250. On the new account, I don't know. I want Veronica. I may end up spending money. I don't have Veronica, and that's a way that I can guaranteed get her. So I might go for the full thing. We'll have to see. It depends on how long the event lasts for. Because I would like to get Veronica. And when I'm summoning, the thing that I'm most scared of though is I'd have to spend what, $200? If I spent $200 summoning to get Veronica guaranteed, and then along the way on my summons I got Veronica, I'm just gonna be pissed. So I don't want to have that have a chance, because that's the only character I'm missing in that batch. I don't want there to be a chance that happens. It's gonna come down to what all the rewards are and all of that. Yeah, both Frida and Artifact, and also Summertime Miscellaneous and 100 pulls. Hell yeah. I did pretty good. On my 120, I got 2 of the characters and an artifact, and I bought Frida, or the 3rd character, with my points. But no ML and Mystic Summon, I'm in 180 pity. So, wait, so you did 20 summons or you did 180? So you're 20 to pity? I mean, 20 summons on Mystics is nothing. Oh, you've done 180 summons? Yeah, that's brutal. I'm pretty sure your chance of getting a Moonlight 5 character in the 200 summons is like 60%. Somewhere hovering between 50 and 60%. So you will pity, maybe I think it's got to be over 60% because it's 200. What's the math on Mystic Banner? You in theory should pity every 4 banners, or is it every 3? It's probably somewhere around every 3 banners. Mathematically, you would pity one, and you could get lucky for 2 years of playing, or you can get super unlucky for however long. But I'm pretty sure it's got to be around 1 in 3 chance that you will end up pitying the banner. So I'm thinking if Raz is not free, then I get him. Yeah. Again, with the Moonlight summons or Mystic summons, wait for 2 weeks before you do any summons. As a new player, should I be pitting one of the Mystics right now? No. Wait 2 weeks. For Epic 7, wait 2 weeks before you decide on. We need to see who the next character is, which potentially is Moonlight Raz, and see how good they're going to be. And then decide, or is one of the characters on the current banner better than the new character? And when they announce the new character, I'll make a video going over my thoughts on it. At least it's not going to be, because you can't know how good the character is going to be until they're out. You have 8,000 Skystones right now. I'll be saying from now on, yeah, that's good. I really hope we get some high B7 news. They've done a good year. I think this is one of Epic 7's best years ever. The Dash Pass event returning, the Origin update. Everything they've done this year so far has been good. The beginning of the year sucked. From January to March, there was nothing. I remembered not. What did I even do? January, that's why I started going to the damn casino so much, because there was nothing to do in Epic 7. So I didn't have any content to make. There were no new games out. Etheria wasn't out yet. I was playing Raid on the side, but that was what started my casino thing. Was Epic 7 was the most dead it's ever been for 3 months. And then once the Origin update came out, the game's been fantastic since then. They've been consistently coming out with new things. But that is the whole reason I have a slight gambling addiction. Epic 7 dropped the ball. I rely on them for keeping my life in order. Yeah, the carrot event was so good. I'm really hoping that the second part of the anniversary is going to be the carrot style event. Because if we have a dash pass into a carrot style event, that's one of the greatest things ever. What the hell, I just got Freedom, Festive Eden, 30 pulls. Should I keep pulling? Who else? You started playing during carrot event? It was so good, man. The carrot event's when I made the last guide. New event story is frustrating in Epic 7. I haven't looked into, well, I don't know what the new event story is. Is it one of the ones that you have to wait X amount of weeks before it? You can watch further, or what? Or is it the actual story part's frustrating? Playing carrot, then dash pass, and new account's great, yeah. Your account has to be insane. By the end of, I mean, you're basically at the end of the dash pass at this point. There's 1 week left. an account started before the carrot event and then doing the dash pass, you basically have a 4-year Epic 7 account by the end of it, probably. It's the DDR event? Oh, okay. The one from last year. You know how many side stories I skipped in Epic 7? Probably over half of them. If there's not a decent reward, like a decent piece of gear I care about, I don't even open a side story. And I've done that for 3 or 4 years of playing the game. I've probably missed 70% of all side stories. There's just no point. The time I have to put in to do the damn side story versus what I'm getting back out of it, why would I bother? Like, I'd rather just throw an auto battle on Wyvern on to where I don't have to click through a bunch of menus and just try to farm my own piece of gear if it's just average gear. There have been a couple bangers though. Some of the side stories have some really good gear. I think I got lucky in 1200 book. You did 2 pities worth. You got Frida, Fire Ida, Lulicar, 4 free. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of summons. What was your rebate? Like, if you did 1200 bookmarks, where's a big part of that? Because right now there's a rebate for when you do every 30 bookmarks you use. It's every 30 bookmarks you use, you can get up to 10 back. That's really good. And it's 50-50, so your average return is 7.5. This Epic 7 sound event, it's almost, I might hop on my main account and just slam like 10, because I'm owed, I think I'm still owed like 15,000 Skystones from Smilegate, and I have like 20k, so I go slam 10k Skystones on my main account just into Covenant summons, see if we get anything. Kinda sounds fun. That might be tomorrow. 10,000 Skystones into Covenants, just see how bad it is. Like how much will I get back for that? 10,000, hold on, pull up a calculator. So it's 10,000 Skystones. Well, alright, let's just say 9,500. So that would be 500 summons. Wait, 500 summons times 5 equals, divided by 30 equals, times, don't know why I did it in this direction. Something's wrong. Hold up. You get Shayak and Dog. It's just actually so strong. No, I did not. I did not. I don't have Packmaster. So I didn't bother doing the fusion because who knows if I'll ever get Packmaster. I hate the dual characters on Raid. You need this character plus this character. Because I have like 15 of them that are I have the one character and I don't have the other damn character. No, I do not. And every time I try to do a summon, oh, there's a target summon or whatever, progressive rate up summon, I never get the character. There was one that I had 7. I pulled 7 legendaries and still didn't get the shit I was going for. It makes me so mad. I hate Cupitus and Venus are fucked. I have Venus. Wait, is it Cupidus? Yeah, or no, I have Cupitus, but I don't have Venus. It's the Raid's little dual character nonsense just makes me so mad. Because I have Hansel, don't have Gretel. I don't even want to, I won't go into it. That's one of the things I really, it's cool. It's a really cool system, but my account just refuses to give me the second version of it. I got Bloodblade Kryn, I think it's from Epic. Oh yeah, Bloodblade Kryn's a 4-star, but she's like one of the top 10 best characters in the game as a 4-star. Better than most of the MO5s. Okay, I'm trying to do math here, okay? So if I were to do 500 summons, right? So 10,000 Skystones would be 10 packs, which is 500 summons. So 500 summons is 2,500 bookmarks, correct? I would have 2,500 bookmarks? I'm stupid. No, it'd be 500 bookmarks. No, I'm really stupid. Hold up, slow down. I would have 500 bookmarks. That's where the math went wrong. Not 2,500. I have 500 bookmarks. Divide that by 30 times 7.5. That's not bad. So instead of, I mean, a pity, what is 15% off? I think it's like 15, you get like a 15% rebate. Pretty good. For Epic 7 summons, just it'd give me an extra couple multis. Might do it. 'Cause I don't know what else I would spend my stuff on. What time is it? It's already 1:35. Oh my goodness. That's brutal. I did 400 bookmarks, got Freedom Lulu plus Artie. That's good. Lilium's so sick. You can't tell me. I keep seeing people say that this game looks bad. Lilith, look at this character. Hold on. Well, I don't know if she'll go again. But the new character that's out, this girl, she's so sick. It's like Navy Captain Laney from Epic 7, but her animation's sick. Everything about her. And people are like, I can't play Etheria. It looks so bad. How does that look bad? It's like they're playing on their Samsung Smart Fridge. Hold on, we should be able to see her here. Like, look at this. And that's in 3x speed. Actually, I want to see it on 1x speed. That's sick. Doesn't look bad exactly, just outdated. How does this game look outdated? In comparison, like Star Rail, maybe? But Star Rail's just like different graphics. They're like art style. I don't get it. I think it looks good. That's not even sponsored. If I thought it looked like shit, I'd say it. E7 players saying it looks outdated. You guys can't be real. I mean, E7 is the best looking game, and there is no competing. I mean, it's the animation game, so I don't think you can compete. Nobody can compete with Epic 7. But E7 is 7-year-old game is actually outdated. Epic 7 looks fucking good. I mean, the animations within Epic 7 are top tier. But this is pretty, I mean, this is close. I think this is great. Like, factually outdated, but not really. They've updated. I mean, there's really nothing to be outdated with that. They've had the same animators, or like, every new animation for a new character coming out is modern, so it may be the original Spectre Tenebria Skill 3, but it looks the exact same as the new one, so it's just the same art style, so then graphically it's not going to improve. I don't know. I don't get it either way. Do we know if the Dasby collab will come with the unit? I don't think so. It looks like someone that plays E7, I can feel the age. I personally don't, but I can see your point. For the newer gotcha that are coming in and out. Epic 7 is still the best looking game though. It is. What actually looks better than Epic 7 animation wise? This Etheria summon event is a scam. Is it open for you right now? I have to wait a couple more hours before I can do my summons. What are the rewards for it? Do you have a screenshot of like, I want to see how it works. Should have made an Asia account. That's my bad. I don't know, maybe I'm just biased for Epic 7. 300 summons for max rewards, that's a lot. That's $300. So what is that? 3 pities plus and is it only permanent summon? You can only rip, if you can only rip on permanent summon, that kind of sucks. I've pulled 27 dupes in a row and I'm still missing 5 characters. As someone that no longer on the E7 Kool-Aid, yeah, the game looks outdated. Yeah, maybe it's just since I've been playing it so long. I don't know. It's hard for me to ever say. If E7 went 3D and animation would go so hard, they would. Are you baiting naming a gotcha already out that's better? I personally don't see it. I still think Epic 7 is #1. And that's part of why I play it. This character design, top tier, and then the animations for the game. They nail it every single time. Except for Hellion Lua. Hellion Lua, one of the most ass skill 3s of all time. Hellion Lua sucks. Good character, terrible. It is personal preference. It's all, I mean, that's something, that's like saying which is the best flavored soda. It's all the same. Soda's soda. It's carbonated. And the best soda is Mountain Dew. So it's the same idea as that. There is no right answer here. You can argue for 400 years. No one's denying that? Yeah, I mean, Mountain Dew's the best. Umusume animations. So these are the rewards for it. 200 for a 200 for a perfect test, and it's only permanent summons. There are no banners. And that's what the selector ticket looks like. This is booty. No offense. Remember this, the stream. What is this? What is this right here? This is definitely a bait. It's 200. If you were to spend money on summons, it's $200 to get that. I mean, it's nice that this exists because it's just extra rewards, but the problem, again, the problem is they're too generous on everything else they've done. To try to do an event like this doesn't fit what they've already done. I feel like the game's just been too generous since the launch, so they can't do, if anything, they should have just made it mostly one type of item versus a mixture of items like this. I don't know, man. Hashtag sponsored, but this is booty. I don't think it's great. If this was a full-on selector, maybe. But the fact that it's limited between 3 characters, chest on 5, 100 summons a selector. Oh wait, so what is this? This is just a random then? So this is the selector? Oh, that's not bad at all. I gotta find a personal trajectory. Yeah, okay, you guys chill on. Who cares about the art style? We're all on the same page. Everyone thinks X thing's better than the other. Everyone has a personal preference. The crazy selector last is just 14-day ticket. Oh, that's not as bad then. That's not as bad at all. Because for the price of a little over 1 pity, you're getting an extra character. That's not bad at all. I don't think this event's that bad. I was thinking this was the selector. That's garbanzo. But no, this is fine. I think this event's great. If anything though, this should have been a honestly, you should be giving. Where is our regular ass banners? Where is our Romocha banner? Why is there no banner in the game right now? I don't get it. It makes me so mad. Why is there no regular banner? Why is this the solution to having old characters? Lost Sword looks pretty good. A Tiamat banner. Like, why? Why are those not a thing? Why is this a solution for just give us old banners? And also, Etheria Restart likes money. Why has there not been a Lily banner? Just make a Lily banner. And then people who are rerolling could reroll for Lily directly there and have a Lily account. And the people who already have their accounts established could get Lily. And then Etheria Restart gets money. Isn't that a win-win? Makes me, it's so many frustrating things. All right, guys, chill, relax. Who cares? I would come back to Etheria if they do a Lily banner. Exactly. Why haven't they done it? It's the most wanted character in the game by everybody that doesn't have her. Make a banner for it. Problem solved. Make it last 2 weeks. 2-week banner. Honestly, 3 weeks. I think the other banners last 3 weeks. Either 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm trolling you guys. But yeah, guys, chill on. We don't need a 2-hour conversation of what is the better looking game. But I do think Etheria Restart looks way better than very common. I think I've seen the comment 3 times on some of my recent Etheria Restart videos. All right, this game looks terrible, or like not the gameplay looks or the design of the game and characters and stuff they think look terrible. I rate this conversation a 7 out of 10. Well, I rated a 6 out of 10. So move on to a 2-hour conversation on whether peanut butter or jelly is more important in a PBJ. The peanut butter. I mean, that's actually a good topic. It's the peanut butter. Because without the peanut butter, you can't enjoy the jelly. Okay, so here's my argument. Putting jelly on plain white bread, not a lot of value there. Putting peanut butter, you can just eat a peanut butter sandwich. If you eat a jelly sandwich, you're a serial killer. Right? So peanut butter is the winner. But if you just white bread, if you're American, you'll understand more. But just plain white processed bread, jelly on it, no. Now jelly on toast though. Now if you toast it, but peanut butter and jelly is just plain white bread, so you can't put the toasting because you're not gonna. Wait, would you toast a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Tell me that's not a thing. And because I'm gonna be 31 years old in 6 days, and I have never even thought about toasting a PBJ. Sounds good. Because jelly on toast is good, but peanut butter on toast? Oh, adding a banana. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly with a banana. Actually, I don't like the banana with the jelly. Imagine eating peanut butter instead of actual butter and jelly. Must be an American thing. I'll put butter on toast. I'm not putting, I'll put butter on dinner rolls or like dinner bread. There's a bunch of different kinds of bread. But for like sandwich bread, I'm putting peanut butter on it. I'm not putting just butter on sandwich bread. Peanut butter on pancakes? I have not tried peanut butter on. Oh, I got pancake mix out there. I've actually been making pancakes. One thing as so now I'm in an okay position in life now. Okay, I'm not trying to flex or anything. Keep that in mind. But I was at the grocery store. This was like a 2-week ago thing. At the grocery store, and I was getting stuff to make a banger breakfast. And I looked at the syrup. So there's the different syrup. There's like the Miss Buttersworth. There was this one syrup there that was like 5 times the price of all the other syrup. And I was like, I'm doing it. I gotta try it. Like, why is this syrup? I think it was 5 times the price for an even smaller bottle than the other ones. But I got it and I tried it. It's pretty good. I don't think it's worth 5x the price, but it has like a smoky aftertaste to the. It's hard to describe, but I could see why it has it. It's definitely a rich person thing. But I never would have done that in the past. But I've been cooking a lot more breakfast or cooking a lot more different foods lately. But just know, I'll go look at what the brand is. I'll warn you guys, do not ever have whatever urge you have to buy. The reason I did is because I had a gift card from well, it was like a rebate thing from something I bought. I don't remember what it was. Internet rebate card or something. But I had a $200 gift card, and I was like, I'm spending this all on groceries. And I used to always think that spending money on groceries, unless you're buying in bulk, it's actually relatively hard to spend $200. Even though grocery prices are insane, I struggled to spend $200 because I don't buy junk food anymore. So just buying real, regular, like, food to cook. I bought a 3-pack of steaks that was $21. It was just hard, and milk was like $4, eggs were like $4. Yeah, I had some of the budget of the gift card left over, and that's why I did it. But I've never tried sourdough bread. What steak are you buying? 3 for $21? What's a value pack? And they're just ribeyes. So I get those kind of steaks, and I usually will make them for breakfast. So it's just steak and eggs. It's not like a strip steak. It's just like a thinner ribeye. So it's that cut of ribeye just cut into, I don't know how much they weigh, 8 ounces each. Hey, what's up, Likey? Do I still enjoy playing ER? Yeah, I still enjoy the game. If I am continuing to do sponsored content for Etheria Restart, that means I'm still enjoying it. I like it. I think it has the potential to be the PvP game for anyone who has not got like an established E7 account or Summer's War. This is the game to get into. It's the easiest to have most characters and everything to compete for the PvP portion. Because like if you start an E7 account right now is a good time to start, but in a month from now you won't have that. And the difference between the E7 account and this is you're much more likely to have more characters within Etheria Restart, Moonlight wise, than you would in Epic 7. And Moonlight is very dominant, or Moonlight characters just newer Moonlight characters are just too dominant in Epic 7 with the whole power creep system they have. I was Raid compared to ER E7, so Raid is my favorite gacha game. This is sponsored Etheria Restart stream, but Raid, it's my favorite gacha game for PvE. There are projects I'm working on in Raid that are going to take me 2 years to complete. And I think that's awesome, because I don't have that on any other game. Other games, like Epic 7, all I do is summon new characters and farm for gear. But I'm still making progress, so it doesn't feel bad. Etheria Restart, I know in about a month or 2, I'm going to get to a point, unless they add new content to the game, that I'm just farming for gear. And playing RTA and characters. But are not farming for gear. I'm going to already have the gear, and it's going to feel bad to finish the gear. You finish my faction towers in 3 months? Well, Lilith, guess what? There is now hard mode faction wars, and you get a mythical for beating it. And hard mode faction wars is pretty hard. So there is actually, yeah, there's hard mode faction wars. They released it a couple months ago. But that's the cool thing with Raid. They have these challenging PvE game modes that, especially if you're free to play, they take forever to beat. And if you spend, it just slightly speeds up the rate at which you'll beat the stuff. But then they give you banger characters for beating it. So Lydia, yeah, there's a mythical character you get now at the end of it. But they give you absolute banger characters for free within the game. So it's like rewarding. It actually feels good to progress PvE. And all the other games I play, Etheria, E7, like the story's done so fast, and Etheria, you're able to beat everything. Which, that's the trade-off though, is Raid Shadow Legends PvP is a pay-to-win shit show. Now, Etheria Restart and Epic 7 PvP, really good. They're both good. They're just, compared to Raid PvP, Raid PvP is really fun, but you're just know you're gonna lose every game to somebody who spent way more money than you. Once you get to a certain point, you will not be able to compete. Yeah, Marius is crazy. Marius is crazy for everything. Except Raid, Etheria, and Epic 7. Are you playing any other gachas? I tried Lost Sword. I have an account on every single game, and if I have the time, I'll go play Weathering Waves for a couple hours for a day or two and beat all the new stuff, or I'll play Honkai Star Rail for a couple days and do the new content. But there's no other consistent game I'm playing, I don't think. Let me look at my phone, see if there's anything on there. I think the only apps I have downloaded on my phone are, what do I have? No, I don't have anything. I have Epic 7, Raid, Etheria Restart, and then I have Lost Sword. So no other games going right now. I am gonna try Uma Musume maybe on Saturday if everything goes as planned this week. And have you tried Fate Grand Order? Fate Grand Order was my first gacha game. That's what got me into gacha gaming. Wait a second. Is this stage actually hard? Why is my Messiah dead? Do I need to just target the boss? You lost your highest attack at the start? Why did I? Do they respawn? If I kill one of them, is it gonna oh my god. I might have to go put gear on Bayonton. Yoink's DPS and have to break him free? You're telling me I have to manual this shit? Please say I don't have to manual. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh wait. So how does this work? All right. Well, I definitely have to restart. How does this work? Do you have to attack your own homie? I haven't done this yet. Just focus boss. Can I click him? He's actually tanky. Uh-oh. You can dot cheese this too. Oh wait, I do have Shadow Sonya. Can you freeze him? No. Wait, so I have to kill him and then revive him? I just want to see how the mechanics work on this. I'm running out of time to finish this up, but I should have used that on like turn 1. Alright, well I'm just going to focus the boss with this because it'll do the damage needed to kill him anyway. Oh no, you yoink him back. Nice. Pop off. Pop off! Nice. 5. Dude, Yellie's one of the funnest characters. They have some decently designed characters. Alright, Bayonton died. Is what it is. Like, the skill sets of the characters pretty fun. Do it again. 2. Wait, I might lose. I probably should just go throw gear on Bayonton. Not attack down. Watch you boss stealing your Sonya. If I fail this, I'll go grab Sonya. It doesn't look like I'm going to. It should be fine from here. He transforms into a minion. This should kill it. 2, 3. Alright, that's 1 done. Isn't that my stronger team though? I don't know if I can beat this. I don't think I can. Hold on, I'm gonna go throw some random stuff on Bayonton because I don't think she has anything on right now. Just who knows what this is. I'll just try to take something that's upgraded. Load that guy on. That's HP, that's attack. Why do I have an attack time weave piece? Have any extra, what is this? Attack, crit rate. Don't want any of those. Doesn't need effect accuracy. There we go, that'll work. How much speed do I have? I don't have a shell. Do I have any open shells? I do not. I'll throw a lighthouse on her. I just need, oh, but I need 2 more speed. That speed? Sure. Alright, she has at least some gear on. Make it work. I can't use dot on the second one. I can use dot on that one. There's only 2 hours left. That's why I'm trying to hurry and finish beating this. So, how's a cat like a new place? Dude, he loves it. That is the happiest thing. Do you say there's a character named Lilith? Yeah, there's Lily and Lilith. So there's Lilith and there's a Moonlight version which is named Lily. But yeah, Lilith is wait a second. I can't kill my Zyda. There's no way I'm gonna be able to kill my Zyda. This is kind of hard. Because my Boring doesn't have gear on. Like, this is gonna do 0 damage. It did nothing! Oh, brother, how do I beat this? Can you obel this? Obel isn't gonna do a whole lot, though. Because you can't. Can you stun the mobs? Oh, brother. Make Bayo have max attack? Wait. I want to restart. Oh, wait. How do I make a different team before I go in here? Obel, and I don't have RC77 geared right now. Like, Boring doesn't have a shell on. So you can hold in this. Maybe I go build a Holden. You can fungus it. So this is what you're saying? Good dot damage? I don't know if I have enough survivability through dot damage. I don't have any damage dealers of these colors. I'm missing Rosa. I'm missing Horus. Holden wouldn't do that great of damage either. But I think Holden's my next 6-star anyway. I don't think this is gonna beat it. Crit Fungus. My Fungus is not crit. He is just on the general farming gear for whatever. Who does he steal? It's always gonna be Zyda. They have so much HP. Yeah, and you can't even stun the mobs. Maybe I can just dot him to death here. Maybe. It eats your high stack Animus, so you can just put max stack bonus on whoever Hell Kid. Yeah. That's what I'll probably end up going and doing, but... I mean, can I just dot the boss into Oblivion? Or if I could land a dot, that'd be fantastic. I don't want to S2 yet, because it doesn't have any. No duel. I gave so much attack to Fungus and let her. Yeah, that's what I'll do if this does end up working. You can't strip this buff, can you? Oh, I think it is this one. Yeah, Fungus is sleeping right now. He has only just a single dot. Uh-oh. I don't, attack buff isn't gonna do a whole lot, but I should go for another duel, but they're not working anyway. There's a dot. Alright. There's a dot. There we go, now we're cooking. Wait, so Zyda's gone forever now? Hold up, if you don't do enough dots fast enough, he's gonna yoink another one of my dudes, isn't he? We might be able to beat this. There's a dot. There we go. Got him. No. Idiot. Need one more turn. No dot. No dot. No dot. Oh god. No dot. Brother. He steals one of the others now, doesn't he? Please don't take Obel. He took Beountain. Beautiful. I'll take that. Except I wasn't able to use my stupid skill up. Alright, I gotta go for the dual attack dots. There we go. Zero there. Oh, God. There's one. There's two. Nice. Do it again. Oh. There we go. Oh wait, he heals when he takes. No duel. Alright, please land him. Please land him. Nice. Nice. So close. Land it. No. No! No! That's like 5! That's like 5 tries! There's one. There's 2. Yes! Why was that actually stressful? Because I'm too lazy to go actually build characters. Kachi Red was good here. I just don't have a lot of stuff built. Easy clap, wasn't even close. I was born for Etheria restarting. What did I not beat? This one? That's cleared. That's cleared. What am I missing? Why am I at 96%? Guys? Am I dumb? What am I doing wrong? Close and reopen? It's 96%. Which one did I not click on? Clicked on all of them. Everything has a check mark. Okay, I figured it out somehow. I don't know what I did. Why are there 3 levels of this? Why are there 3 levels? Oh, and it gets harder and harder, which means I'm cooked at the end here. I don't remember. Did I miss like a rotation of this? Because I don't remember that boss. Either I just autoed through it at some point. Maybe the color mixtures were different, so it wasn't actually challenging. Something about that made it actually hard. Thankfully, I love this more. I love this more in Ember Trek too. I do need to do Ember Trek as well, but this is just resetting in 2 hours, so I need to grab whatever I can before it does, since I am always slacking. They changed the colors, yeah. Whatever they did this rotation, it feels infinitely harder. I used to not pay attention ever when I was doing this. I don't know if I even have enough time to fully finish this. I might go play a couple PvP matches or something. Because I'm like in silver RTA, I need to start climbing back up. so give me 1 second here. And thanks for hanging out today too. This is a very late stream for me. I've been going to bed so early compared to before. I used to stay up to like 9 a.m. some days if there was a bunch of stuff to do, but I haven't stayed up past like 4 a.m. in a good 2 months. 5 a.m. is like the latest. Do the bosses change for these? I cannot remember Ember Check. I did the last rotation. Or not Ember Check. Wait, Ember Check hard. How hard is hard mode on Ember Check? Because that is something I've never done either. I saved enough content that I could play this game all month and still have stuff that I'm trying to clear. Hard Ember 42. How hard is it? It's not bad until last floor. Okay. I still have a ton of time for that one at least, but sorry, I just punched my microphone. The boss is rotating hard and it's potty this time, yeah. Is it just an RNG shit show, or is there an actual like consistent setup you can do for it? I wonder, my account would probably be so crazy if I actually kept up with everything. You get so many rewards. Anyone who's fully kept up with the Etheria account, I want to see one of like the super grinders. They have to have everything done. Like I mean like character build wise, they have to have everything geared. And it's just their slight min-maxing point is where they're at. Ember 42 impossible without Lily? I doubt it. I don't think any of the game's impossible without... Oh, I got your Valerian. You didn't have Valerian? That's nice. Not having Valerian, the game would be very hard. That was my Doki. I mean, that's my savior for every single team. I think I use her in basically all the content, except for like this content. But every one of my farming teams has her on there. You got Yelly and permanent summon also. That's huge. Yelly's just so fun. You had a crazy. Oh wait, how many summons did you do? You had a crazy session. Did you do 300? I'll make a video over my summons on the new account. At least I'll probably stream the summons on this account. You did 200, okay. Yelly saved your account. Yelly's so fun. She's just good too. Yelly definitely feels way better than the new girl currently. You should watch Bread. He was the #1 ranked player in RTA and Etheria. He just made his YouTube showcasing all his units. I'll check that out. Do you potentially have Discord and could send me that as a reminder? If you DM me on Discord or at me in the server with like a video from him. I'll probably remember. That might be what I do right after stream. But if I don't remember, I'd like to see. You know, have Lily. They just need to make a Lily banner. Just hurry up and make one. So that the people that want to get into the game but don't want to play because they don't have Lily will actually play the game, and the people that have their accounts without her can get her. I'll DM you right now, thank you. So missing something. I got lucky. I had all the LDs, and the problem is once you, in games like this, once you have all the LD characters, you will always try to make sure you have all the LD characters. So like that's how I was with Epic 7 for a long time. I had everyone, and then we deleted my Moonlight Luna from that challenge, and then from there I stopped carrying. But during that time, every single banner I made sure I summoned on. What day of playing can I start farming the OP gear? On Etheria restart? Probably. Depends on kind of a little bit on the characters you pull. But overall, probably around day 14. You can start farming at least like health 4 within like 2 weeks, I would assume. Because you have to grind up. Probably like, I don't know, would you guys say day 14? I think that's around when I started farming health 4s. Or was it? I don't know. I think I did mine a little bit later, but a lot of it comes down to which characters you have. The more important thing about farming is your shells. You want to be able to farm the good shells first. I think I farmed shells until I was like level 80. Just DM me? Yep, I got it. Thank you. I will definitely check that out after stream because I just want to see what some of the people's accounts look like, just to see what mine could have been if I would have had the time to put the full grind everything out on this game. Yeah, my 4-year account with Descending Blade of Epic 7 for a while. Wait, without RB? Just check Sean B account. He doesn't have Lily. See what all he's beat. I have RB and oh, you got him when his banner released. Yeah. Okay. I didn't have Arbiter Villager for a very long time. Probably the first 2 years of Epic 7 I didn't have him. I still have the video, actually. The video I pulled Arbiter Villager, that was one of my biggest Epic 7 videos for a very long time. That's the coolest part with content creation stuff, though, is you have like the memories of those cool moments. RB and Palo first doing, I was like, ah, yeah, you had insta super speed farming. I need to make some kind of goal for my account. Because if I don't have a goal, then I'm just going to continue just passively doing everything like I do on Epic 7. I need to start trying to push PvP and try to get some kind of rank. Or the server is set in 2 or 3 hours. It is in, I believe, 2 hours and 45 minutes. I think it resets at 5 a.m. Actually, no, Etheria resets at 4 a.m. my time. So I think it's an hour and 45 minutes. Do a 2x. I already have a 2x plan. I'm farming Aurora. I've already got the Aurora team. I went and built up the characters for it. That's all I'm farming is Aurora. During this 2x. Well, maybe a little prowess farming to finish up a couple characters, but generally just Aurora. I think I have 50 to 60 stabilizers. Bloodbath grind, yeah. Bloodbath and then Swiss Smite. I want some Swiss Smite pieces. You a turn 2 player Cleaver? Right now I don't really have a playstyle. What's my Aurora team? Viper, Yelly, Ling Lao, Valerian, Lily. But I basically, almost all my characters I want to put on Bulwark, so that's the just general idea. There's almost nothing I want to have not on Bulwark. So it's Bulwark, trying to get banger Bulwark pieces, plus the incoming, yeah, Bruiser meta. I think they mean Bruiser meta for my account. Bruiser meta has been here already. I'll try to come up with some kind of goal though for PvP. Like I want to reach X rank by the end of the month for RTA. I'll see how this farming event goes and see what my account looks like to see what's realistic, and then because the new free-to-play account, that one's just easy. I just want to get to clearing like at least health 4s of. I mean, Doki Doki Health 4, I've already got the team. That one will be easy, but get my at least health 4 team set up on the new free-to-play account by the end of the month, and then this account though, I want to make some crazy push. Ever since the Rev nerfs, Bruiser's been dominant. Yeah, the rank 1 player was always playing Bruiser even before the nerfs. That means that just was easy for him. Then that's the cool part about focusing a certain playstyle and sitting on that playstyle is eventually it's going to be good. The funniest thing with the whole Etheria tournament that they had, the EWS or the World Cup for Etheria, I don't know what it's called, but was the guy who took the ungeared Yang away from their opponent and won the 3v4. That was such a good drafting match. The opponent was just done. There's nothing. Yeah, he just picked a level 3 ungeared Yang away from the opponent. That was the play of the tournament. It was so underrated. He knew the best thing. That was Han. He's my favorite. Yeah, Han was sick. They had some characters on. I think that tournament overall for how new the game was great. The guy was a highlight machine, yeah. I think the tournament was actually way better than I expected it to be. Because I figured with the game being new, it'd kind of be overall pretty boring. And there were some stuff, questionable things. The whole idea, all right, going to that tournament. Oh, they did all of that work to make the champion, and then they brought out random Summoners War guy that if you never played Summoners War, you don't know who he is or care. And then they had that guy beat the champion. So all the work that the champion put into winning the tournament and being like, yes, this is an awesome moment for me, to just get shit on by some random other dude that wasn't even in the damn tournament. What was the point of that? They took away from his accomplishment. That's all I remember now is he lost. It's not that he won the tournament. He won the first EWS. That's a super cool achievement. It's like Kecker winning that. They took it away. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But overall, the whole event was really cool. What's more funny is the guy was playing Young Dio account. Wait, he wasn't even playing his own account? I didn't know that. That was funny. It was funny. Looking at it, it's like comedic, but if you have someone win your tournament, you shouldn't bring out another person to fight them. Like they did a cool achievement in their life, and they should get to be known for that, not be known for getting obliterated by some guy that wasn't even in the tournament. Not the best decision. The little content creator match too, the only complaint I had about the content creator match, if you guys watched, was content creator matches are not try hard matches. They are supposed to be for fun, and most of it was pretty good. Like the matches between YD's matches were pretty good. He did try to use like Kazuya and things. He tried to make it entertaining and use not stuff that we saw the whole tournament. But the Sei Shizo match, if you guys were watching me when I was watching it, I was screaming. I was like, it's a content creator match. What are you doing? He would just, he picked the same 5 characters and beat the person in the same way in 2 seconds, 3 times in a row. That's not a content creator match. It's supposed to be fun. I was getting so mad at that. I was like, dude, why? Play a fun character. Do something that we didn't just watch for the last however long 2 days of the tournament. Shea Zizo is awesome. He's a cool guy, makes great content, but that was why. Why? It was a tournament contender, just didn't qualify. I think that's why, and that's why I tried to like look back at it and be like, that's probably why all of his resources in his account went to competing. Okay, but he shouldn't have been someone who was in a content creator tournament then if he had a try hard account at that point, because it just takes Like that, it just took away from it for me. It's like, why? I don't want to watch some guy just bully another person versus you guys are forced to pick fun, like 1 or 2 fun characters in your draft to spice it up. They could have showcased a lot more of the game, even if they just gave them creator accounts for it then. If you're going to do a content creator tournament, give them the... I used to have a dev account for Etheria that had like everything on it. Have something like that where all the characters are geared, everybody's on the same playing field, and have them fight each other versus what they did, because that... I was getting pissed watching that. They all had creator accounts? Did they? So, like... Wait, so like say Shizu, YD, and all them, they had, but say Shizu played his? That's even worse then, dude. You had the option to play anything fun that you wanted, and you chose to try hard in a content creator thing. That makes me so mad. Oh, I hate that. But I could understand if it was he was a tourney contender, and he had his account geared, and all his resources went into only gearing meta. That makes perfect sense. He's trying to compete for that. But if you had the option to play fun matches against your opponent, and it's something that you don't get anything for, it's just a for fun thing. Why are you? It's like I don't get it. Like a basketball player playing against a middle schooler and just going as hard as possible. It's like, make it fun. Especially when he was up 2-0 and then picked the same draft that he picked the last game, that all those exact same characters. Like, okay. There's zero chance. I was so excited for the Poke match after watching that. I was like, I know the Poke match, they're going to try to make it fun. Like that, the fact that you had the option for a content creator account and then you chose to try as hard as humanly possible. You couldn't accept having 1 loss on the main screen or like showcasing because it's dumb. In the tournament, that makes sense, but in a content creator match, it doesn't. How long would you say you're stuck in PvE in prison before you get to enjoy the arena in this game? Probably a good 3 weeks. 3 weeks to a month. Or at least beginning PvP. You won't be fighting the best of players, but you can start like making a little bit of a climb and seeing your teams come together. I would say earliest 3 weeks if you're grinding pretty heavily. Otherwise, just take it slow. A month in of general progression, then you'll be able to start seeing your teams come together. Takes a bit. The PvE is relatively hard in this game too. Not relatively. PvE is pretty damn hard. You're gonna want to look up some guides and whatnot. Let's go. I did like 80 summons. I got 20 extra summons from the rebate and got everything now plus extra bowl make already. Hell yeah. So your summons went good on. My summons were. I can't complain about mine. I think they went good enough too. I got 2 of the 3, so I got all 3 characters and 120 summons that I wanted to go for. Not much better than that besides getting all the artifacts too. And I got a bubble maker as well, so it's even better on top of that. Gotcha versus Pokey, but I'm a big YD fan. YD's a big, like, I guess role model. Wait, why do I have this team now? I guess who cares, it works. But YD was like a big role model for me getting into like the gotcha scene of, because I used to be like, I was a Call of Duty content creator. I made Call of Duty stuff for what, 10 years of my life or so. I was probably about 23, so somewhere close to 10 years. I made like Call of Duty montages and things like that, and then I played Pokemon for a while and was a Pokemon streamer, and then I got into gacha gaming and found YD and found Epic 7 after playing like Fate Grand Order and Dragalia Lost. But YD, he has the best content, man. There's nobody that can compete with him. I still to this day have not found I watched YDCB videos for his advertisements. When there was a raid Shadow Legends ad that popped up in YD video, I was excited. I was like, here's the highlight of the video. This is gonna be the best part. I didn't care what the video was about. Nothing mattered. It was how good is this raid Shadow Legends ad gonna be today? There was one that he had that was so funny. I went and got my brother, who knows nothing. I mean, he has a general idea of like gacha games. He's played a couple, but at the time he had no idea what was going on. But I was that excited and it was that funny that I went and got my brother to watch a Raid Shadow Legends ad from YD. Just like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. And he wouldn't have got it to the extent that I did because he's not like a creator, but it's just so good. I got Kloss on my 30th pull. Do I keep it for Tsukiyomi? Is she a replacement for Lily? Tsukiyomi, kind of, not really. Tsukiyomi, she's just, I mean, It's like half Lily. She becomes like a half Lily. But she also, her turn reset isn't as good because it's not a full turn reset or skill reset. Sorry. But it's not bad. It's like a medium. Skycorp home video has the best ad reads. I haven't heard of that. Skycorp home video. Is that a creator? That's a wild name for a creator. Particular gacha game seems nicer on the wall. At the most, it is. Etheria has the best value packs of any of the like gachas that are currently out there. That's a big reason I like it a lot because I spent money and I got everything. I've never spent money on a gacha game and felt like I was getting the value I did in this. But then I ran out of packs, and once you spend so much, the amount you spend past that just doesn't have very much value whatsoever. So I haven't spent that. I spent $2,000 on this game. I did not need to spend that. We just kept spending to summon because I was trying to get like, who was I trying to get? I think Real Mocha. But I spent a lot. The first 500 I got insane value, and then the next 1500 I spent was a disaster. I am at like 27 duplicates in a row on this game. So needless to say, it has not felt good spending money for a while now. And I've seen our free-to-play do, yeah, you can do fantastic on this game free-to-play. Almost all of my spending was just getting dupes on characters. That's all of the only value I got. A little bit of the spending was to finish up Moonlight banners. But I had to spend a little bit to get the newest Lilium that's out, and then I don't think I had to spend to get Yelly though. I got Yelly in like the first 20 or 30. They make dark comedy computer spoofs. Okay, that's a wild name for a content creator though. Skycorp home video sounds like like a business. Like I'm gonna be driving to go rent a movie from there. What do you think about the game's revenue going down hard? Do you think it's gonna go up again? I don't know how it would go up again. The problem with Etheria is there's no value packs, and there's no. If you spend a lot at the beginning of the game, which everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people did, I just don't see a way that they can up their revenue. Because we talked about it yesterday or this morning, releasing skins for the game. I don't see how they're going to make much money releasing skins personally, because it costs a lot to release a skin, and then hopefully you have enough player base that will buy the skin. So I don't see skins being the greatest thing, and I just don't know what else they can sell to boost their revenue, because the gear is easy, the pets are easy. No matter what nobody will convince me that the pets are hard. The pets are easy. You don't have to farm in, like, getting the perfect pet is relatively easy. There's not a reason to spend on a bunch of stamina packs to continue farming for pets whenever they give you so much stuff for free. So I don't know what they could sell to boost their revenue back up. Their skins are recolors, but that at least gives them some revenue for a very low investment for their company. They just have to recolor. I mean, that costs nothing. What's that cost? $500 to figure out how to change that? I don't know. That's probably the cheapest thing they can do versus designing a whole new skin, which would cost a lot to design the skin, implement the skin, create a animation for the new skin, not just the old one. That's got to be expensive. I just don't know what Etheria could do to make money. Their game was designed to free-to-play friendly. So I don't know about their revenue going up. New players getting into the game is the only thing that would increase the revenue. Because I'll spend occasionally on summons, maybe. Oh, that hurt. Headset just popped. But E7 did it through stamina packs, but E7 actually has long-term farming. Etheria doesn't have that. Etheria's, no matter what people say, the pet farming is ridiculously easy and the gear farming is ridiculously easy. The fact that people have 2-month-old accounts and their entire account is geared pretty damn well already, that should show you. Go look at a two-month-old Epic 7 account when the game came out. I'm still farming to this day on Epic 7 and excited to roll gear because there's a chance that I get that banger. This game, the only banger is a speed piece. Are you going to be excited when you penta roll HP and have 17% HP on a piece? No. They just did the substats of gear. Not very smart. There's no long-term farming. You're going to have your account set up, and then your pet farming, you're going to farm shells throughout the week whenever there's no 2x event. You're going to put that going to try to get your 18 speed red stat up to a 20 speed, or your 25 crit damage up to a 30 crit damage. That's it. Why would you spend money to do that? You're gonna get that passively over time from just your regular stamina farming, or stability farming. But how could they ever make money again? What could they add to the game? I was trying to figure it out this morning. What is there? What do you farm until you reach rank 35? Or you can farm Nico Nani. I think I just farm shells. Pretty sure I just farm shells because any extra shell stuff that you get, you're just gonna be able to take to put into your shells later. Add 1 to 2 more stages. Add crafting. But what kind of crafting would you add? The gear system they have is so simple. Everything with this game is so simple. I cannot believe the people that talk about how hard it is are the people that did not grind other gacha games. It's impossible to explain how the game is lacking long-term survivability. The game doesn't have, it has the great PvP. So if you enjoy PvP, that's the long-term. If you want to log in each day to play PvP, but you're not going to get the progression feeling of the other gachas because the gear is too easy. Everything is like the pets are too easy. They have to add something else, but there's nothing to add that isn't going to make the player base. The problem is they made everything so damn easy in this game. Besides, I mean, the PvE content's hard, and getting your team compositions built, that part's hard. But the gearing of the characters and the shell farming, I don't know how I want to say this. If they were to add any additional thing to characters to try to boost them up over time, a harder system, then the people that are so used to the easy systems will not want to do the harder system and bitch even more than they already are bitching. So I just don't see how they can implement anything. And that's something I talked about at the beginning of this game. Whenever, like, the first month we were playing it, is the long-term survivability of it with everything being so easily attainable. Unpopular opinion in this community, everyone's always complaining about how the game is too hard, but the game is easy from if you've played any other gear gacha games, this is the one with the least amount of long-term progressive feeling. There's nothing, like the shells, they made them even easier. They keep listening to the community, but where's their long-term? The fact that they keep listening to everybody complaining that things are too hard, it's not good for the game. I mean, I never played other gachas. I think it's easy. Yeah. I mean, that shows a lot there too. But I don't know, man. There's nothing they can add. I'm sure there's something, but I can't. Of all the gacha games I've played, there's nothing I can think of that would add that feeling of long-term progression and a reason to keep grinding. Epic 7, the reason to keep grinding is because you could get that 50% HP piece, 50% defense piece, that 1 in a 20,000 piece of gear that then makes your account even better, or that 108 gear score piece. And this, the problem is the subsets are so damn low that there is no chasing that. A 17... If you penta rolled every single left side piece into one stat, it would not equal a right side piece max stat, except effective accuracy maybe. But you wouldn't get the 50 or 60 or whatever % right side piece. I don't even think it's that high. I'm thinking Epic 7. But you just can't. You can't get that. So where's the exciting piece of gear that isn't speed? That's the only exciting thing, is to get that penta speed roll. And that's not the case for other gacha games. Other gacha games have, if you penta roll any stat and see that huge number, that is exciting. And it will make a huge difference. But a 6% HP bonus on a piece of gear in comparison to a 3% is not going to change the outcome of anything in an actual match. Maybe it will 1 in 50 games. That 3% HP extra you have will save you 1 in 50 games. But in the general just outlook of the game. But what could they add? I love this game and I would like for it to have the feeling of the long term, but I don't think they can get it now. I think it's done. Should give Nikki a try. Did I try Nikki? No, I tried Girls Frontline. I had a Girls Frontline 2 sponsor, but I still haven't tried Nikki. But you're farming Fabian, right? Mega, I think I usually farm Fabian a lot during that period of trying to get to 35. I'm not there on the new account yet. New shell? People are already bitching about the shells, man. I can't imagine them releasing a harder shell system. The gatekeep us with Lattice. Yeah, but the Lattice is something that's guaranteed is the issue. So if you keep playing, you're going to get the Lattice from your weekly logins, your or weekly arena, all of that. You're going to get your weekly stuff. So no matter what, you're going to get all the Lattices, and you're going to keep getting new characters and always be behind on Lattice. That's the thing of every gacha game. You're always behind on skill enhancements. Epic 7, you used to be able to mola 3/4 of a character a month. This game, you can fully skill up like 1.3 characters per month of getting all the rewards. Potentially, it might be 1.5. But there is nothing. The pet system, again, going into this, the pet system, you're going to have your pets done. All of the people that are farming for their pets are going to, or shells, I always call them pets, but they're farming for their shells and complaining that I farmed 20,000 stamina and didn't get the perfect 3-stat one that I wanted. That's a good thing. That means once you do get it, it feels good. But with farming these, once you get it, you have it forever and you can just change the subsets till it's perfect. So you don't have to farm another one. So why should it be easy to get the perfect shell? Honestly, they should have made this harder. They should have made it to where sometimes it drops with 2 on the right. I don't know. They need some kind of longer term grind to where you want to keep farming. I'm pretty sure the top accounts very soon won't feel the need to farm besides trying to get higher speed. Just look at just the crit rate. This rolled into crit rate twice. It has 6. You need to farm it for a new character, 1 new shell per new character. And okay, and that's not the case either, because the way these games work in PvP gachas, there are metas. As the game progresses, if they don't add something, characters come into the meta and out of the meta. So once you have your shells ready, whenever a character falls out of the meta, you're going to ungear them, take the gear, put it on the character that is in meta, and put that shell on that character. So there can only be so many meta characters in a game, and the characters are going to fall off. So once those characters fall off, the gear goes back up to the other ones. So there becomes a point where there's no moving gear. Like, unless you want to just have everything geared just to show off. Otherwise, there's the shifting of characters is, you won't need to keep farming shells. You're going to have them. I thought the top meta is already shifting defense HP. It is. But that's going to make it to where some of the characters will come out, and whenever, in a year from now, whenever there's another defense meta, then it's going to be whatever newer characters probably come in and power creep out the old ones. You just move the gear from the old characters to the new characters, because they're going to take the same character, the same, whatever, the same type of gear. So what could you add though? So let's say Lattices are, that's something that doesn't feel rewarding. Like, you're going to get your Lattices, but it's not a reward factor. With games like these, you need to feel rewarded. You need to feel the hard grind. It paid off finally. You got the banger piece of gear, the banger pet, and then that's one reward feeling. But then you need the rewarding feeling of making progress in some capacity. And the progress of some capacity has to come from, in most other games, it's the gear. It's getting the banger. Like, this is a penta roll for 16 effect accuracy. Be it 16 effect accuracy on each piece. Or no, this is a quad roll. Whatever, it's a quad roll. But 16, so you have 20. So you could get up to 60. That's one right side piece. Dude, in Epic 7, one piece of gear can roll 50 something, 54, 55% of a single stat. So for every one left side piece, it's going to equal the main set of a right side piece, potentially, if you high roll all the way. And that is sick. Yeah, it's a 2 roll. There's not there. The long-term farming for gear is not there besides speed chasing currently. And slight min-maxing for the top of the top player, because the average player, a difference of 3% is not going to change. And even for them, it's not going to matter, again, except 1 in 50 matches when you survive with 1 HP. So, I don't know. Prowess, there's nothing to add to the prowesses. There needs to be some kind of long-term hard farming thing. Adding 2 additional pieces of gear that are a crazy grind, that's a solution. Add 2 middle pieces that have a different, You have to speed reroll it, yeah. But adding 2 pieces, a 2 set type thing here, potentially, that maybe not gear, but like, I don't know. It needs to be infinitely harder farming, and not hard. The difficulty of the content does not need to be hard. It's the min-maxing of it needs to be hard and rewarding. It makes a actual substantial difference in the PvP, or in just the overall character build, both in PvP and PvE, but preferably mostly PvP. So some kind of additional thing here, but you can't do it with shells, because if you do any kind of shell change, it's going to be, I'm quitting Etheria restart. The shell farming's already a disaster. I farm all the time and I get legendary drops in the hardest difficulty. Of course you get fucking legendary drops on hardest difficulty. Yeah, so any shell change, I can't even imagine the complaints. But it had something. There needs to be something, and they need to add it soon. They made an announcement though in the Etheria Discord. And it's not even that they need to add it soon, because the casual player, so like me, I slowed down because I saw that I was going to get to that point, and once I get to that point, it's going to be very hard for me to play the game. I will log in, I won't even log in every day at that point. I'll log in, play PvP, and then farm occasionally, maybe farm 2 or 3 days out of the week. That's what I do on Epic 7, because I have everything. What in Epic 7, what am I farming for? For Epic 7, I still like rolling gear, so I'll do that for the fun of rolling gear, but I don't even roll gear for the progression of my account, because I have my core sets of gear that I just move on to whoever's meta, and I can play PvP at least to top 1000 level, no problem. But, so I just don't have the urge to gear farm, but it still is fun. Gear farming in this, kind of still probably would be fun chasing speed, but I don't know. If I doubt I'd enjoy it as much, because it's not as rewarding seeing big number, maybe. It's just a big number issue. Like, I still speed chasing gear is fun for me. And then penta chasing gear is fun. When you get the penta roll, it feels good. That's just a gambler mentality. Converting to a bruiser team once I get my Aurora and Terra Inferno team done. Yeah, I mean, I want everything. I want to be able to play both high momentum and low momentum. Add new gear rarity. I mean, it's the start of the game. You got to think, Epic 7 had... We were using T55 gear on a lot of our characters at the start of E7. So, there is plenty of time to fix it. But E7 didn't have such a low ceiling. Not new gear rarity. Because, you can add gear reforging. Maybe some extra... Gear reforging doesn't do anything. Like, it just gives you an inflated stat. It gives you a little bit of something extra to grind for. I don't mind that, actually. That might be a short-term solution, would be gear reforging. Whenever you're farming Inferno, you are getting the reforged style material drops, and then that's something to continue to farm for as a short-term solution, to where you can reforge a piece, you get a slight bonus of stats, like instead of, you get like a 2% crit damage bonus or whatever on each of these, and then you continue farming. WTF is just hilarious. I mean, that's PvE content. They'll continue to release PvE content. I'm just talking about the long term of building your account. Do you want to play it's not supposed to feel like Star Rail and Hunt, or like those games, which those have the gear. Honestly, oh my god, I'm gonna say it, Star Rail has a better gear farming system than this game. The gear farming in Star Rail feels better rolling the gear. Like Genshin, I didn't even think about that. I would rather... Am I crazy for that? I actually liked rolling for the energy recharge, and the gear in those games felt more rewarding than rolling gear on this game, because I'm not chasing speed in those games. Every single penta roll on whichever stat I was going for felt good. Would a newer shell system with affinity for certain heroes work? That's not a bad idea if you took some kind of dependent upon the affinity. Maybe not for shells, maybe add a whole new system. I'm gonna end up thinking of something while I'm probably laying in bed for this. Affinity for light, so unlocks extra good stat for that light. That would add a layer to pet farming. So like, just say that whenever you're farming, you could get a rev that would drop for light characters, and that's just gonna make people more mad though. They were already so generous with their shells, dude. The fact that you can re-roll these stats and you don't have to keep farming for the shells. There were 2 options they had. They could have made it to where, yes, Inferno doesn't drop legendaries, but when you upgrade a shell and it gets its effect, you can't reroll it. That was their one option. They went with this option to where it's harder to get the base, but then you can sit and min-max it to exactly what you want it to be. I would take this all day. This is infinitely better. Farming and being able to reset versus having to roll, which if they did that, they wouldn't have had these other passives. They would have all been a higher rarity. They would either been gold or red. That was an option they could have taken for this. This is so much better though. Wait, is this max? It is max. Nice. That's 1 off. That's 2 off. That's 30, right? Yeah, it goes up 30. That's pretty good. But like this, like, why would I ever do anything else to this? Do I need that extra 1%? This is just a good example of a pet or shell. Like, do I need the extra 1% here? Why would I put the resource into doing that? And 2% here? Why would I ever do this? It's done. Like, the only thing is maybe on a speed piece, like going for the 20 or something here. But why would I ever do that? That's just a waste of... Eventually, that would be the only thing to do on the account, though, because everything will be at that point. And I think that's where a lot of the in-game, like, people who have grinded everything are at. They're at the point where they might be re-rolling for that extra 1 speed. I think anything that's kind of grindy, people will be mad. But that's how games are supposed to be. That's what creates long-term. That's why Epic 7's been around 7 years. That's why Summoners War been around 10 years. They took all the grind out of the game. They didn't take all the grind out. They made the grind. They threw the grind on something that's fast moving. I don't know what I'm trying to say. They threw it on a Bugatti and the thing's zooming down the highway. You're farming at light speed in comparison to the other games. So that's what scares me with longevity for Etheria Restart. And I've been trying to raise those concerns from the first week I started. I said there was going to be like a 6-month ceiling for even free-to-play players, that even whether you're a spender or free-to-play, you're going to be at that same ceiling everybody else is, because there's just not the depth of grinding in the games. I agree, but I've never seen a community bitch. Oh, dude, there's a reason I was streaming Etheria Restart for like 15 hours a day, and every time I try to make a Etheria Restart video, it's all just bitching. It's all complaints. It's either people hate the game or people complaining about the takes that I had on the game. There was nothing good about it. I couldn't do it. I didn't want to play the game. I wanted to play the game, but I didn't want to deal with the community, or that part of the community. Because like in the streams, everybody's decent. If you guys disagree with the opinion, you say it, and it's like an actual conversation, and no one's mad at each other. But reading a YouTube comment, that is just the most... I hate it. And it's because we have a lot of drama creators in the Etheria space, so it incentivizes those people to raise their voices for complaining. And there's like, what, 4 or 5 different people who their content for Etheria Restart is mostly drama focused. It's not actually about too much of the gameplay. It's about what is wrong with the gameplay, what mistake the dev made, how the game is doomed, whatever other nonsense I've seen. And that is 45% of all the videos that they make. But the community is what content creators have a big part of that. I'm fine with no more baby rages. I mean, ideally, over time, those people will fade out and stop playing the game. But the problem with that is also some people just want to bitch. That's their life. The fact that they have something to bitch about is, they're happy. They're so excited about it. And they'll continue to play Etheria Restart just so they can bitch. And then they'll stay around forever. So I don't think the long-term part of that is gonna fix the... I see what you did there. You put the glasses to hide the fact that you are PewDiePie. I did. Well, actually, I put the glasses on because I fell asleep in my contacts, and my contacts have been messing my eyes up so bad. I bought daily wear contacts, and when I first started wearing them, I would sleep in them for like 2 or 3 days. And I think I messed my eyes up doing that, because now if I wear my contacts for more than, say, 6 hours, my eyes are feeling the burn from there. They could fix it. It's always hard to walk back progression at a certain point without backlash. Yeah. If they're going to fix things and implement systems, they need to do it early. They need to start setting this stuff in place, because the more people get used to the way the game is designed, the more likely they're going to face like higher backlash from everything. What context I never put on context, just thinking about it drives me crazy. Why? Just the idea of like poking your eye. I don't know, it messed with me a little bit when I first started wearing them, but now I just can't play. Guys, the main thing I do in life is play golf, okay? It's casino, play golf, and sit in front of my computer for 7 hours a day grinding a million gacha game accounts. That's all I do in my life. And I can't play golf in glasses. I'll go to the casino in glasses. That's one thing. I can do that one, but I don't know how anyone could golf in glasses. Sunglasses, kind of, if they slide around a little bit, but the whole idea of like looking down with glasses on, having them slide off your face, or just the distance between your body and the ball. Like if your glasses are slightly pushed out in front of you versus all the way like flush against your thing, there's so many like variables that I can create that it doesn't work for me. I did it for a while and can't do it anymore. The moment I went back to wearing contacts, I was instantly more consistent playing golf. Rather putting on glasses, than poke my eyes putting in contacts. You don't even poke your eye though. Have you never wore contacts? It's the base of your finger, and you don't even touch your eye. So you have it on your contact, and you put it on the bottom of your hand. So it's just like feels no different than if you had your eyelid closed and were pushing on it. Would you get LASIK? I'm too scared to. I've thought about it, but the idea of there's even a 0.01% chance that could go wrong. I mean, my whole life is seeing. If I did it, I could only do one eye at a time, because I could be blind in one eye and make it work. But if I lose my sight, I lose everything. I mean, everything I've been. I don't know how I could do it. The idea. I mean, I'd make it. I'd figure something out. But not being able to see boobs anymore, dude. What's the point? That would break me. Because eventually I'd forget what boobs look like. Is your summer banner tier list for new players done? No, I'm gonna have it up later today. Because I want to go look into one thing before I release it. Amen, no boobs, no point in life. No, I mean, I don't. So some people are born blind. If I was going to be blind, I would prefer to be born blind. If that was just something that I had to choose for whatever weird reason the universe decided. But laser's like 99% success rate. I know the 99. I'm the 1% that it goes wrong on. I can't take that risk. I'd rather see blurry the rest of my life than have a 1% chance that I can't see anymore. Not worth it. I think the success rate is even higher. Like, you were talking about you don't like the idea of poking your eye with your finger. I don't like the idea of, you know what LASIK is? They go in and put a filling in because your eye is like basically dented in. So you have to, they put like whatever material that is to basically smooth out your eye, make it round again, where light doesn't go in wrong, because with the hole in your eye, not hole, but it's like a deflated part of your eye, when light comes in, it gets bent in wrong ways. Very good doctor explanation there, if you guys. But that's how they fix it. So it's like putting, you know, the stuff they put in boobs. I don't think it's the same thing as that, but it's probably similar. I don't think you go blind in rare, unsuccessful cases. I'm curious how many people have gone blind from getting LASIK. It's got to be a small sample size. But the thing with, so like normally when you go have like some kind of procedure done and something goes wrong and you get to sue them, you get a bunch of money, right? And you're like, oh, this is sick. But if you go to get your eyes done, something fucks up and then you sue them, you can't even see what you're spending it on. It's like, I want to buy a sick car. You can't fucking drive. You have to buy a Tesla so it drives itself. So if I'm gonna get some kind of surgery, I'll get like a BBL or something that could get messed up. But not the eye thing. I think they've actually gotten to a point where they can kind of reverse some cases of being blind, though. I think there's starting to be surgeries where they can get to where you can see again. I think I saw a video on TikTok, Twitter about that in the last like year. So maybe If they can get that a little bit further, then I'll go take the risk so that there's a chance that they can fix it after. Nikki is quite free-to-play friendly, however the ML5 Pilgrims, I didn't even know Nikki had ML5s. There are no documented cases of laser surgery being the sole cause of blindness, so percentage is effectively 0. That sounds like big LASIK propaganda. I don't know if I trust that one. Yeah, that seems a little sketchy. Like, that's like Taco Bell saying food poisoning. Big LASIK at it again, yo. What other causes of blindness are there? What would that be? How could you not have a just sole cause of blindness? I don't see how that makes sense. Are there with big tobacco cigarettes are healthy for you? Wait, was that actually a thing at some point? I don't know. You could make the argument. I've never... Okay, I can't say that. But aren't most people that smoke generally skinnier? So, technically smoking helps you control your weight. So, technically healthier? Was that the argument they were making? Because it makes sense. I've seen a lot of really skinny people smoking. No? Oh, okay, never mind. It is true that you can goon so hard that you go blind, or just big religion capping? I think that's big religion added again. Doctors used to smoke at work. Yeah, imagine your doctor smoking and then you get the LASIK surgery and get some... See, well, I guess it can get infected whenever they're cutting your eye open to put stuff in. Not the best conversation. What if they fart, though? That's probably... So they say that there's no... that LASIK is not the sole cause of it. But I'd imagine if the doctor farted bad enough... Because that's how people get pink eye, right? I've seen a lot of things of like guys with a girlfriend will like shove them under the blanket and then fart and not let them out. That is disgusting. I hate farts. One of the girls I was talking to farts all the time, and one of the biggest things I hate whenever I can't. It's funny sometimes, but whenever you're just trying to have a relaxing thing and they fart like 10 times and I'm ready to leave the room. I'd rather, that's my time to go golf or something. I'm good if you're that can't hold it in. The biggest thing is if I have to fart as a dude, I've dated a girl for 2 years and I would still get up and go into the bathroom to fart in the other room to be respectful. But I guess that's not the case anymore. They fart in your eye? No. But no, they fart and then like they're doing surgery on your eye and then the stuff gets in there and then they seal it back up so it's like pink eye, but like in your eye. I could see that. Nah, just let it rip. See, that's a big thing. Same so people understand. But see, in YouTube chat, I don't know. I can't do it. I don't care how comfortable I am around you. I can't do it. You gotta fart and then hold them under the blanket? Yeah, that's something I see all the time, but I heard a story of that happening. Well, it was a video, and the girl had pink eye, and she said that's how it happened. Yeah, but I don't know. A respect thing for me. You have the ability to leave the room when you have to fart. Leave the room. Get up for 2 seconds. Be nice. Never heard of farts causing pink eye? Yeah. It makes sense though. Some people, when they let it rip, it's gross, man. So if it's one of those nasty ones and you're trapped under a blanket breathing it in for like 15 seconds, it's gonna get in your eyes too. Wait, this seems relatively easy, hopefully. This is a sponsored stream for Etheria Restart. This is up there for one of the better topics though. The farting causing pink eye during a sponsored stream. I like that one. That is definitely top 3 sponsored stream conversations. If you guys have not tried Etheria Restart, there's a download link at the top of chat. I need to start saving these moments. The other one. Last time it was, I forgot which game I was sponsoring for the day. That was like a month ago. Not the best look. I caught it relatively quick though. I'm so tired. I don't know why I waited this long to do the summons on Epic 7 before the stream. Okay, I said this was easy and now I might not beat it. Yelly dead. Please say Messiah clears this. Oh brother. Oh brother, I'm gonna lose. Oh, it's not enough. Oh. Don't die, don't die. Yes. Oh, not even close. See, that is a moment right there where that extra 3% HP on a piece of gear would have been the difference between winning and losing. Not even close. Alright, give me 1 second. I gotta check. When did I start playing Etheria Restart today? You can go back on your thingy, right? Started at bang. So that is, I might need help with math. 148. Oh no, that's easy. Alright, I'm gonna go run like 2 PvP matches. Is the summon event started yet? I have a whole 31. Nice. Are you in a different server? I'm on global. $57 minutes. Is it 57? Oh, it's 3 a.m. My god. It's 3 a.m. dude. The energy drinks today definitely were a bad choice. Sound event, yeah, the sound event on global server starts in 57 minutes. You're on day 2? Wait. Oh. What do you want, dude? Come say hi? Going up or what? Oh, ow. Oh, look at this dude. Throws the thing. Yeah, he's got a bump. Any of you guys have cats? Oh, crap. I mean, that's fine. I believe this guy is probably beating me. But do any of you have cats? My cat has a bump. Is this your main? Yeah. My cat has a bump, like on his belly, under his arm. It is getting bigger. When do you need to be worried about kitty bumps? He has too much that counters her. Oh, what do I want? Do you think he outspeeds me on... Yeah, he definitely outspeeds me on both of his characters. I don't know. I don't think I'll be fast enough. What level is this guy? There's no way. He beats me, right? How's this guy in silver? I might be fine. That's a 3-star pet, right? Can you ask your vet or send a picture or something? Yeah, I mean, I just don't know when you're supposed to be worried about that. I think I don't know. I've felt it getting bigger over the last little bit, so I think I need to go. I mean, I'll one-shot dieting, right? I didn't one-shot dieting. Stuff. If I was skill upped, I would have. Would I have though? Probably not. Maybe. Do you get good things for getting back into Etheria? Like returning rewards? No. I mean, the biggest thing for Etheria is just logging in each day to do like these events. You get insane rewards just from doing these. If you just made an Etheria account, played it for like 3 months, and only did this, like the couple of events that happen in there, and then the events that happen here, like the Shell Story event. Dude, this Champions Call event is so ass. I hate this event. Wait, is there a new code? Oh no, they're just listing all the they're listing all the codes instead of telling them to go to Pridwin. But I hate this event. This is the worst event in the game. I never did Champions Call. Yeah, it's the worst event. We talked about it this morning. I don't even try to do it. It doesn't take time, but the problem with it is, like, Shell Story, amazing. But if you're not here at the right time, you can't continue to pick winners. You have to pick after each thing. Like, I'm just gonna pick a random one. How fast is this guy? I wish they had a just pick random option. Because every time there's a team that looks like it should win, it has like a 50-50 chance of actually winning. And getting it right, the rewards aren't even that good. I didn't mean to click that, but there we go. I thought it would give me a, do you want to actually do this thing? Sure. How bad is this team? I mean, Claws 360. The thing is, the Claws is 367, but I guarantee there's something out here that's faster. 353 Bayonton. That makes sense. Oh, okay, well, the Claws. 294 Lily. 365 on. I guess I technically picked the fastest character in the game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's any follow-up or anything to go after Claws uses their thing, but sure. If that team wins, I'm never trying again on that event. Okay. So I only have 40 minutes to get like the remaining rewards here. I don't even think this team will. I mean, dot damage might do it. Fantasy Club is cracked today. Well, I picked the wrong one. Mortal Wukong good for PvE? I mean, he's not. He'll work for like going through story and stuff, but that's about it. This is going really well. I missed crit. Nice. Alright. I'm not even gonna bother with that. Oh, I want to summon, but I don't want to wait. I don't really have anything I want to do up until the summon event. Because I have quite a few summons. Did you make your Fungus DPS build? Yeah. Well, not really, but he has no spray ability and he's 5 stars, so. I mean, he's triple. I mean, it's hard to make him have any survivability at 5-star because I think he's triple right side effect accuracy. Summon event seems kind of amazing. Yeah, if you make a new Etheria account and do the summon event, like, it's only 100 summons, right? You're gonna have a banger account because you get. I should be able to max. I don't know if I'll get 300 summons in the event, but I'll get close. I'm sitting on 100. I'm only. I think my account's rank 22. What skills do you level on Fungus? I think all of them, but skill 3. I don't think I touched a skill 3. I don't know what mine looks like. I can look at him. I did not put much into him. I don't even know if his pieces are all the way leveled up. I did. You want skill 2 and skill. Oh, this is why. Did I reset my Fungus during one of the reset events? Because having this up to 35% chance is super nice for consistency. But I don't think you need any in skill 3. I mean, from 85 or 75 to 100. I don't know. I don't think you need that. It's a luxury. Because, I mean, these Lotuses are really easy to get, but the other one's not so much. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for today. I think I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to release a video over my summons tomorrow, how they went for the new account. And then Epic 7 videos will be going up to Dash Pass summons, and then I'll do a little like account update with what I got from my summer summons on the new account. I'm not doing any summons on my main for Epic 7. Maybe I might do a 10,000 Skystone Covenant summon session though, just to see if we get anything, because there is the rebate. It could be fun. So I'm gonna create a new account just because I started yesterday, but it won't matter. The biggest with Etheria, as long as you have an account going now, you're gonna be fine. You won't be able to tell the difference between an account started 2 weeks ago and an account started today in a couple months with this game. But okay, if you guys haven't tried the game, again, there's a download link. It does help me if you download through that. But that's it. I definitely won't stream tomorrow. I'll be tomorrow's casino night, so I won't get home till super late unless I stream when I wake up. Depends on what I have going on. But that's it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out. Again, I cannot promise any consistency with streaming. I don't know when I'll stream next. Drac, you're still chilling? Casino night? Yeah, every Thursday is casino night. And I have a $200 steak voucher too, so I'm gonna get a banger dinner tomorrow night. I'll take a picture. I mean, it's the same picture as last time. I'm gonna get the tomahawk steak, but it's gonna be good. But thank you guys. I will see you all Saturday, Umasume Day. We'll say it now. I will try to make that work. Try. Peace out.